That's right. Back live, Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, sir.
Oh, Lord.
We are here.
We are here. Good morning, John Baldwin on Facebook Live. Good morning, everybody tuning in on Facebook Live. Hopefully you can hear our voices. Mm-hmm. My goodness, man. My goodness.
You were just running a marathon there.
Yeah, I just ran because I had to turn the app back on. So for those of you trying to listen to it on the app, just give it a minute.
Why are you yelling?
What?
Why are you yelling?
Why am I yelling? Because I'm angry, Jennifer. Okay. I'm really upset right now.
Okay, I can tell.
Yeah?
Yes.
How can you tell?
Because you're yelling.
That's not an indicator of angriness.
No.
I'm so happy. I could do that.
I guess. It still sounds a little angry.
Listen to this, folks. Mm-hmm. Listen here, folks. If you were wanting to enjoy our nice Razorbacks broadcast last night on the very convenient Kdqn app, you are not allowed to this season. You are not allowed to.
Why not?
Oh, it's got personal. Huh?
It's really personal. I'm very upset at this. I'm extremely upset.
What'd you
I'm not
forget to
gonna
do?
lie. I didn't forget to do nothing.
Some sort of laws or something? Yeah.
Contract.
Oh, no.
We would like all station owners to adhere to this contract. Let's see here. To the language. To adhere to the language that you will find inside your affiliate contracts. Section C, way down with a bunch of legal gobbledygook, highlighted. Let's see. Station owner shall ensure any such stream is geofenced on all platforms not to exceed a 75-mile radius from the city where station owner's broadcast license is granted. Period. Because who would want any type of free advertising going past 75 miles from here?
That's a bit goofy.
Of course it is. 75 miles. You don't like it?
I don't get it.
It means we can't stream because our stream is set up. You could listen to it in Germany.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it's to give each radio station, each affiliate partner their own little market, right? And you got to tune in as close as you can. I guess that's the idea there. Huh?
We're the only Razorback station in quite a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you have your own market. It's called The Radio. That's your station.
Yeah.
That's called The Radio. If you're listening to it for some reason you're a Hogs fan in Tennessee or whatever, or Georgia.
Yeah.
And you're trying to listen to it, there's no station around you that's going to be carrying it. And maybe you find a station that likes to stream it,
Yeah.
but you can't listen to it. It's ridiculous.
Do they
it's
shut
completely
it down
ridiculous.
right away?
No, I just have to adhere to it. So last night, right before the game, I had to run up here and turn the darn stream off.
Well,
It's Learfield Community College. What if somebody's listening a couple states away and they're like, you know what? I like the sound of this, this radio college here. Maybe I'll go, apply for them or work for them or, appreciate them for carrying the Razorbacks. And it makes our listeners suffer because let's be honest here, not everybody's dragging a radio tuner throughout their house while they're trying to maybe get some work done around the house, trying to listen to the Hogs game.
Yeah.
It's a good broadcast. Chuck Barrett.
So
I'm upset.
yeah, I would be too. That's kind of, again, goofy. But what about, you can go to kdqn.net and listen on the...
No.
You can't do that?
That's the same stream. The stream,
Whoa.
the app, and the whole kdqn.net, all that. You can't listen to it.
Yeah.
Those fat cats, man. Yeah, just crushing the little man here.
Yeah, but
Just
what
wants
are
to
they
listen on your
gaining?
phone.
What are they gaining?
So our dedicated followers who may be going out of town or maybe have jobs that require them to be out of town, they want to listen to the Hawks game and they can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Force everybody to be partners, not competitors, I guess.
Stop it. Take that suit off and get out of my studio right now. I'm sick of this. This is ridiculous. No,
Yeah.
it's nonsense. It makes no sense at all to me.
Well, I'm glad you
All
remembered
right,
to...
I guess I guess we'll move on from that. What you got?
Well, yeah, hey, it's election day. That's what I'm thinking about. It is election day. Finally here, ready to get this dang thing out of the way.
Go out and vote today.
Go out and vote today if you haven't already. Yeah, or don't, I guess. There's that. No, you definitely should. A lot of local races. I'm a little bit like a kid on Christmas morning on election day. It's really exciting to see results, see people get out there and do this thing, participate in democracy. And I'll tell you what I'm really excited about this year. Like I was talking about yesterday, I've been here reporting on local elections for over 10 years, probably getting, I hate to say, but close to 15 years now. I've never seen one that is as packed as this one, from the federal down to the local level. I was thinking about it last night. It's great to see so many local races, both Sevier and Little River County and all over the state, especially we got some young folks running, it's great to see young people coming into local politics with some interest. When people think politics, they generally think bigger things maybe at the state or at the federal level, but I think politics counts the most at the local level. So I think it's awesome to see all these local races again. These folks, folks coming in, they think they got the ideas. Ask the voters, see if they can make these things happen. I don't know. It's exciting. And can't stress enough, we're going to be covering this whole thing live tonight. We're going to have somebody at Little River Courthouse, Sevier County Courthouse. We'll be covering every result as they come in throughout the night. Hopefully, no more than just a couple of hours, though.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I did see where a hurricane's about to hit Florida. Of course, Hurricane Nicole. Of course, it would happen. I think it's the first time in like 40 years or something, 30 or 40 years that a hurricane's developed in November. And, of course, it would happen to hit Florida on or just after Election Day. Fortunately, this is just a midterm. There's no presidential election. We've all known that Florida is just ridiculous sometimes when it comes to elections. There's a whole genre of books on how Florida sucks at conducting elections.
We hear it every election, right?
Yes, we do. But fortunately, unless you're really interested in local or state level or U.S. representative races in Florida, we don't have to worry what happens down there.
Right.
We're going to get our own results here. Yeah. Not a presidential election year, so it's not like this whole thing's going to wait for a month for Florida to pick ballots out of the hurricane water.
Right.
But yeah, looking at that hurricane, it's supposed to hit like everywhere from Miami to Fort Lauderdale. It's going to be a serious hurricane coming towards Florida. And like I said, just so, is it irony? It's just coincidence, I guess, that it would just happen to hit right like on election day.
Yeah, I could see a little bit of both mixed in there. Irony and coincidence.
I did.
It seems fitting, Yeah,
absolutely. It seems fitting. Like I said, it's almost 40 years since a hurricane has developed in the Atlantic, like has struck the coast in November. So here we are.
Boy.
Yeah.
That's wow.
I was just thinking of ocean tornadoes.
I was just thinking of ringdings.
Ringdings?
Yeah.
What is that?
The little pastries.
Little cupcake?
Yeah, little
Oh, yeah.
I was really
like
wanting-
ding dongs.
Yeah, ding dongs, but better.
The generic
Ring-
version.
No.
Ring dings and ding dongs.
No. I was wanting one last night. Last night I ended up I drank a lot of wine last night and listened to a lot of music.
Yes, I could tell.
Some of them included Wham. I listened to Wham. That's a interesting spot in your life where you're drinking wine, listening to Wham
By
alone
yourself.
with two cats.
Yeah.
I was like, I got
Pathetic, I
to
think
yeah.
Like a mom from the 90s.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Lowly spinster. So I had to quickly turn on some death metal or something so I could feel better.
Yeah.
a
Did that
little
work?
more manly. No.
Oh,
No, it
darn
didn't
it.
because I went back to George Michael solo.
Did you listen to any country?
I did listen to some country.
Nice.
Yeah, I listened to I ran the gamut last night. It was Pruitt's fault. All right, PruittsFood.com. I go to Pruitt's Food yesterday to pick up some stuff for a couple dinners, and they got CCR playing through the place.
Yeah.
So I get in my car and I'm like, then I play the song that was in there so I could actually hear it louder. And I get home and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna jam some music tonight.
Yeah. I
And
like
that
when that
usually makes
happens.
me want to, bust out the old half bottle of wine I had. So
Yeah.
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 So that's what
Okay.
I did last night. What about you?
I did absolutely nothing. I found myself, I literally moved from room to room because I have so much stuff to do right now, like organizing and whatever. And I just would get up and I'd go find a chair in each room and I'd just sit there and I'd just scroll, doing the death scroll or
The doom scroll.
The doom scroll. That's
Yeah.
sorry, death scroll.
Just looking for
Death
something to get
scroll.
angry about on Facebook.
Yeah, well, not so much. It was more like I don't really feel like doing anything. and I don't know what else to do.
Oh,
I don't
know
want to.
the just where you just scroll
Yeah.
and you're not
Yeah.
even looking for anything in particular.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like a innate, like breathing, kind of. It's
Those YouTube shorts. I'll watch like 3 of those in a row of things I hate. And just like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like I have
Yeah.
to snap out of it.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. So I was just kind of like, again, my sister-in-law is coming in tomorrow. And she's got a little bit of an allergy to dogs. Not a little bit, quite a bit. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything's nice and tidy.
It's
but
a new allergy, huh?
no, she's definitely she's had allergies.
doesn't she have dogs?
Not anymore. No.
No, okay.
No. But
Not
yeah,
since the
she's-
allergies. Not since the allergies kicked in.
Yeah.
The algaes.
The algaes.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah.
So you're having to clean up a bunch.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that everything's nice and tidy and
You should get a puzzle. You should do a puzzle.
Oh gosh,
I love puzzles.
No, don't. I encourage everyone not to do puzzles.
It's good for the brain.
Yeah, there's other things that are good for the brain. You
Like
know?
what?
I
Yeah.
love doing puzzles.
I don't know. I feel like that's
Yeah.
the last bastion of just boredom right there. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I'll just say I've never done a puzzle. I mean, not since like those 100-piece puzzles when you were a kid or something. Maybe it's 25
Knocking
pieces.
something you ain't even tried.
Yeah.
Well, I try to stick to like 500 or less. Like I'm not going to commit to a 1,000-piece puzzle. It's just not going to
I think
happen.
we did.
Crossword?
No,
No.
no.
Kayla and I bought a 1,000-piece puzzle once because this is a real pretty picture, and then we're like, maybe we'll just do that. And then we messed with it for like 5 minutes. It had a lot of blue sky on it, and we were like, no, this ain't happening. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
throw that right in the trash.
Yeah.
I got some puzzles for somebody once, and they were like, okay, yeah. And they just whipped them together in like 30 minutes or whatever it was, like too easy, right?
Yeah.
Little 500-piece puzzle. I'm like, okay. So I went to Amazon and I ordered the hardest puzzle in the world. It's like
Yeah.
1,000 pieces. They're very small. And all the picture is like scratched like lines.
Yeah.
Like somebody just took a pin and like
Right.
that in
Oh.
all different directions. It was ridiculous.
Nope, I wouldn't
Yeah.
do it.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
No.
That took a while.
You
I
gotta
was
have
like,
colors. Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got family coming down, cleaning
Yes.
the house. Well, that's mostly what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I guess we'll be hosting the Friendsgiving. I believe is the plan.
You're so kindly hosting
That's
it.
all right. That's all right. But I realize it's been a while since we had people at our houses. Usually that's when we clean the house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sometimes we have to invite people over to our house just to ensure that we've like cleaned it.
Right.
Yes.
And I tell you what though, like having a baby, it's just even something so small. She's only 8 months. She can crawl, but she can't really do much of anything besides that. It's ridiculous how much of a mess she makes, or really we make a mess as a auxiliary to her. Really, so many toys, bottles, stuff all over the place. It's just it's just. I still have not got used to that. I was looking at it last night, like taking stock of it. I'm just like, what has happened to this house? Our house used to be pretty clean, like throughout the week. We clean it like Monday, it would be clean till like the weekend or
Yeah,
something. They do a
right.
little tidying up. Now there's just always a mess, like in every room. I guess it's more of the time that we spent cleaning. Now we're spending taking care of the baby, changing
Yeah.
her
Good
diaper,
point.
playing with her and all that. So
You have to put her
Yeah.
to bed and then get to cleaning.
yeah, I
Like,
know.
yeah,
It's
nobody
like
wants to
double
do
duty.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we did last night. It's like we're like, all right, we got to do laundry. All right,
Yeah.
baby's in bed. We can actually do some laundry here. Because we have like a spare bedroom. We couldn't possibly dump any more fresh clothes on it. The bed was entirely full of clothes. So
Yeah.
time to fold them. Yeah,
Yes.
that's the exciting Monday night around our house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and still folding a fitted sheet. Oh my gosh! Like I
Oh,
just don't. I don't know. Does somebody? Is there a method to do that?
There is. I have seen methods to it. I'm not even going to attempt to try or, I don't know. I just like fold it up as best as I can and just put it somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter to me.
Roll it up into a ball.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fitted sheet don't matter. It'll wrinkle out or like
Yeah, exactly. The wrinkles
smooth
will
out the
go
wrinkles.
away once you stretch it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy Bunyard on Facebook Live says audio ?
Oh,
Can we not hear? What? Nothing would have gotten in the way of us doing that
Yeah.
again. Can you hear us, Jen? We'll go to a quick break. We'll
Okay.
take the first weather break, and we'll try and sort that out. It's brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
Have you ever thought about making the switch to Horatio State Bank but didn't want to go through the hassle of making the change? New technology makes it easier than ever for us to help you make the switch. We make it quick, comfortable, and hassle-free. Talk to us about switching if it's time for a change. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Number one country weather.
All right.
You had ring dings.
Yeah, I did. All right. We're looking at patchy fog today, otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 78. East winds about 5 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high near 82. Tomorrow night, a low of 58. Really boring weather. We got Thursday night, does have a 40% chance of showers. No thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 47. Looking like a pretty good weekend, except Sunday night does have a 20% chance of showers. Mostly cloudy, a low around 34. That's going to be a cold one. 20% chance of showers on Monday as well. A high of 48. So we're going to get a cold snap coming through around then. With
time
some,
to bring all those plants back inside
I
again.
know.
Yeah, with some rain chances there. So currently 61 degrees outside your number one country studios. Tommy Bunyard says, "Got it." He got the audio.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Turn your mute off.
I got a cue for you guys this morning with the fog. I was walking to my truck and it was already on, and it looked like it was misting. Is that the fog, or was it actually kind of sprinkling a little bit?
I think it was sprinkling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of a dumb question, but I was like, I don't know. I haven't seen
If you feel
fog a
moisture
lot.
coming down from
Yeah, it usually means.
from the clouds above,
Yeah,
it's
well-
like some type of rain.
Yeah.
A drizzle.
I wasn't sure if maybe it was just real thick fog and creating some moisture or something, but I guess it was just sprinkling, misting,
It was
the mist.
of some type.
I've got an article pulled up from the Atlantic about it.
Stop using my free
Yeah, I
Atlantic
don't
articles.
Care. I don't care. It is actually from Pocket, which is actually a great way to get those Atlantic articles for
Yes.
free.
Yeah.
So, why it was easier to be skinny in the 1980s? Have you ever considered that? It's just another way to push off blame on our fat butts
I mean,
as millennials onto,
why
it
was
was
it
just easier. Well,
I
they're
wouldn't say it's
saying-
easier. We didn't have access to as much junk food and high fructose corn syrup and stuff like that, maybe?
It's true. That is true. Now, I read an interesting. There's a huge weight bias against people with obesity. Yeah, I think that's right. I mean, if you're obese, there's a weight bias towards you. I think. I don't know.
You do tend to draw a little more gravity than someone that's smaller than you. Just to speak scientifically.
That's right. They're judged as lazy and self-indulgent. That's not really the case. If our research is correct, you need to eat even less and exercise even more. Yeah, that's the idea there. Calories in versus calories spent, right?
Right.
Yeah, just to be the same weight as your parents were at your age, you need to eat less and exercise more. That's what they had to do too. They just weren't
Yeah.
shoving McDonald's into their face every day. you
Yeah,
know?
and spending so much time on their phones, sitting
Yeah,
on
that's
their
right.
buns,
I think that's
you
a huge
know.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, it used to, there wasn't as many distractions, so you had to go outside and do more stuff. You had to, maybe did they have the clapper in the 80s? But that was about the most convenient piece of technology around, where you didn't have to get up to flick a light switch or
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
But now you can sit, you can order meals, you can order groceries, you can do everything while you're sitting on your couch.
Yeah.
And the main thing is, the one thing I notice is that, I think it was a big 80s and 90s joke that America was super fat, right? And it
yeah.
still feels like it's today, but the funny thing is if you go to any other countries, it's like y'all are just as fat.
Oh, absolutely.
you know, at
Especially
this point.
England.
Especially England. Like, you could have said it 20 years ago, no doubt, but now, the world's heaviest dude is in England or something.
Yeah.
He's like 800 pounds or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Germany, you go
surprised.
there next year, you're gonna see a lot of fat people.
Yeah.
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 Everybody's
people.
just cramming fast food into them.
Mm-hmm.
It is funny to go back, you see some clip from the 50s or something, like a weight loss clip, and what they do show as a fat guy in the 50s would be like an in shape guy nowadays.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
things have changed a little bit in that
Yes.
regards.
I saw one that was like the circus from the early 1900s, and the fat man or whatever, the world's heaviest man.
I was like 220 or something.
Yeah, he was just like a dad.
That's me.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
yeah.
I did read an article recently that said You need to maintain 8,000 steps a day, if not more, to maintain your weight.
8,000 steps.
8,000
That's like getting
steps.
to the
They
top
did
of Mount
lower
Everest.
That's true.
Seems like a lot of steps.
Like if you just walk
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah, if there was
like
stairs to the
if there's
top of Mount
yeah,
Everest.
It
yeah,
is
yeah.
a lot.
about
You'd have
8,000.
to take some walks, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you guys have like a lot of new smartphones will have like step counters
Yeah.
on them? You should kind of look at that sometime and see. But you
No.
have to have your phone on you. Yeah, I know.
I
don't
just sit
even
there
wanna-
and I just do this.
Yeah.
And then I feel good
8,000
for the day.
steps.
Or if you
Yeah.
like one of those, because I had something like that at a place that I worked at because I had to get up and walk around a whole
Yeah,
lot, and I put one on my phone. But then like I also didn't have a chair, so sometimes I just have to put my foot like on a little shelf, and
Yeah.
then it would shake a little bit, you know, or that like where a lot of people just would shake their leg.
Yeah.
it was counting like 10,000 steps a day. I was like,
Yeah.
no, I don't think I'm taking
Gotta be
quite
careful
that
with it.
many.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still a movement, though.
Still,
Yeah.
a spasm, I guess. Yeah,
That ain't burning no
Maybe
calories,
it burned
I don't
half
think.
a calorie. I don't know.
No.
you got some muscles in that leg though.
Yeah.
They're bringing up this meme, which I've never seen before. It's
I've seen that one.
Yeah, a meme aimed at millennial catharsis called "Old Economy Steve." It's a picture of a late 70s teenager who presumably is now a middle-aged man. Presumably, like, I guess he could have died.
Survived, yeah.
Yeah.
That mocks some of the messages millennials say they hear from older generations, like, the meme is, it's got old economy Steve there, and it says, becomes homeowner at 22, tells son's generation it's lucky because it can afford $200 smartphones. There is some truth to that, but like you can't like just shut up about it. Like stop complaining.
Yeah.
Essentially. Yeah, you can't buy it. I mean, you can, but my gosh, the amount of due diligence and saving and having the correct job at 22, like it's tougher. There's no doubt
Yeah.
it's tougher to buy a house at 22 now compared to then.
Oh,
But
no
Oh,
doubt.
yeah.
you
The
know,
housing market, like I really don't know what the secret sauce is. Or people used to be able to afford homes left and right back in the day.
Yeah.
and with like one salary coming inside too
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
home, because back then a lot of women didn't work, and I don't know, good factory jobs or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Maybe that was it.
2 cars, right?
Now most people barely afford one house.
Yeah.
you know?
Maybe banks were a little bit more lenient back then too. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's just a guess.
Ah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I bet
I think
so.
I think lending is easier now than ever,
Yeah.
though. Really,
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you had to do it right, but you still, even now though, you still need to come up with, need to cough up the right down payment.
Oh yeah,
and that's
like
the tough
$10,000,
part.
$20,000, if not more now for a house.
Right.
That can be tough for a lot of people.
Another one that I like here is got my dream job by responding to a classified ad.
Yes.
True. Now I do miss that, but at the same time, we have more jobs in this country, more good jobs too, than people are looking for them.
Yeah.
So I've seen that. I've seen, there's no good work. Well, you're not looking hard enough.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It really sucks. I'm sure we've all done it. We've all spent an amount of time applying to 1,000 different things online. I hate it. It just becomes like you're doing the same thing over and over
you
again.
don't feel like you're really doing anything.
You just in the stack. You don't
Yeah.
make your presence felt, but you just got to do what you got to do. There's certain things like you can do. You can research the place and call and make sure you get to some, to somebody, some HR person who's going to be able to put you at the top of the stack or something.
Absolutely.
There's extra steps you can try.
You're right. There's probably been. You'd have to go back a ways to find a time where there was more good jobs available than there
Yeah.
are right now.
Yeah.
Plus, labor shortages. We were talking to the congressman last week, and he was talking about Camden, which is a hub for the national defense industry. And they got jobs like entry-level jobs where you make 70, 80 grand, and after a couple of years, you can be looking at 6-figure salaries over there. And they got a severe worker shortage. These are, good jobs. You were like making missiles and stuff. I imagine it's pretty. I'm not going to, obviously not a lax work environment, but it's probably a pretty good one. Probably a pretty dynamic one to be in, real technological. And I said they have entry-level positions. I know somebody recently went to Domtar, did an entry-level position and making 20-something bucks an hour doing that,
Yeah.
Well, that's not influencing though.
Yeah,
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
It is not, but it is putting food on the table and
Yeah.
and buying a house and paying for a family. At the end of the day, I guess maybe we've lost that, but that's still an important thing.
Nah, everybody, we've pounded into everybody that they're supposed to be so important. You're supposed to give your opinions out.
Yeah.
All over this. Well, why would I be working some lowly job where I'm just lost in a factory if I'm so important? I've got to be, I've got to be doing something where people see my face. So they'll take the barista job because they could feel good about like, man, that guy really made my coffee well.
Yeah.
He really did the thing. He pushed the button and the milk came out and it was awesome.
Somehow he's able to work 4.5 hours a week.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine.
Exactly. Yeah. And it gives me more time to give my opinions out there.
That's after they moved to California.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how people are making it. How do you make it in California
I have no
working
idea.
part-time at a Whataburger?
It's so expensive there.
Yeah.
That's why they're flooding other states right now.
They like live in a closet, right?
Yeah.
Usually they live in some tiny room
Yeah.
rented by,
with nothing.
with
I have a
nothing.
friend that
Yeah.
lives in San Francisco, and he's like, he stops even locking his door because he's like, I have nothing. I can't afford anything. We're stealing, and honestly, I'm tired of having to replace door frames and locks because people just break into it anyways. At least several times now, he's got home from work from his like part-time job. I forget. I think he like cleans beaches there, and he gets home and there's a homeless person sleeping on his couch. And,
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Gosh.
which that alone probably makes the couch not worth a whole lot.
Right.
Yeah, if you try to sell it, it's like, well, homeless people have slept on it before. Well, I'll give you nothing for it then.
Yeah.
Like $100, I'll get rid of it for you.
How much do you want for his coat?
Yeah. He left some needles. Fell out of his pocket, I guess.
All right, we're way late. I suppose we should get into it. Time for the Ag Vantage Report, your Hope Livestock Sale Report, and the rest. And then you can catch us on the other side for a little genuine RV power trivia. We will be right back with Zibrew Crew.
Harris Drug and Gifts. A gift for everyone, for every occasion. Whether it be their Razorback corner with every possible gift for that sports fan in your life, or the large selection of home decor and candles for mom or that wonderful lady in your life. Harris Drug and Gifts is one of the largest gift stores in the area, providing gift ideas for every occasion, for everyone. Harris Drug and Gifts, 205 Kdqn Avenue in historic downtown Kdqn. And of course, who could forget Renee and that full-service pharmacy? Harris Drug and Gifts.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets and how they closed yesterday. December corn at 6.84 even, up 5 3/4, with March corn at 6.90, up 5 1/2. November soybeans at 13.91 1/2, up 19, with January soybeans at 14 even, up 17 1/4. December wheat at 8.49 1/4, up 8, with March wheat at 8.68, up 8 1/2. December cotton at 77.40, down 89. March cotton at 77.26, down 71. November rice at 16.45, down 3 1/2 cents. January rice at 16.81, down 2 1/2. Moving on to livestock now. October live cattle 149.77 1/2, up 42 1/2. With December live cattle 151.67 1/2, up 32 1/2. October feeder cattle 175.57 1/2, up 35. November feeder cattle 177.55, down 52 1/2. December lane hogs 87.02 1/2, down 35. With February hogs at 89.10, up 10. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update. And I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
Because the challenges you face are getting bigger every year, BASF is committed to helping with more than boots on the ground. We're committed to boots in the mud, boots on the steps of your truck, your tractor, your combine, the linoleum tiles of your coffee shop, the concrete of your co-op, the gravel in your shed. So we can listen, learn firsthand, help right now to ensure success. BASF, helping you do the biggest job on earth.
Seed Innovation Protection Alliance seed company members invest 15% of sales into new seed innovations for your cereal acres. Check the bag for certified seed or single-use agreement restrictions so you don't step over the line. Or talk to your seed dealer. Plant breeders develop better, stronger genetics for your farm. So let's reinvest together to improve yields and quality. Without your patronage and trust, seed companies wouldn't be able to continually develop new genetics, traits, seed treatments, and other innovations to meet your needs.
At the sale on Thursday, November 3rd at Hope Livestock Auction in Hope, there were 1,384 head of cattle on offer. Number one steers, 3 to 400 pounds, sold from 190 to a high of 208. 4 to 5 weight steers range from 170 to a high of 203. 5 to 6 weight steers brought 150 to 177. 6 to 7 weight steers sold from 143 to 163. 7 to 8 weight steers range from 145 to 161, and over 800 pound steers brought 140. Number one heifers, 3 to 400 pounds, sold from 153 to 168. 4 to 5 weight heifers range from 145 to 163. 5 to 6 weight heifers brought 139 to 155. 6 to 7 weight heifers sold from 130 to 143. 7 to 8 weight heifers ranged from 135 to 141, and over 800-pound heifers brought 133. And that's the report from the sale Thursday, November 3rd at Hope Livestock Auction in Hope. Cattlemen, don't miss the next sale, Thursday, 12 noon at Hope Livestock Auction in Hope. For AgVantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting.
A chief executive officer of any city should be one of integrity, dedication, and determination. Someone community-minded, skilled in business and finance, with the ability to recognize the growth potential of our community. Someone like Trey Cobb, a lifelong resident of Ashdown, 1996 graduate of Ashdown High School, and business owner for over 30 years. Let's make Ashdown a better community for all. On November 8th, vote Trey Cobb for Ashdown City Mayor.
Political ad paid for by Trey Cobb.
For 25 years, the Breast Care Program has helped diagnose over 1,900 women with breast and cervical cancers in Arkansas. Screenings can help you find cancer early when it's easier to treat. The Breast Care Program has enrolled over 128,000 women. Find out if you qualify for free cancer screenings at arbreastcare.com. That's arbreastcare.com. Screenings save lives. A message from the Arkansas Department of Health.
Losing a loved one is never easy, and the healing process is different for every individual. At Chandler Funeral Home, our warm and caring staff are here to support your family on the journey to healing by providing the highest level of care during the most difficult of times. At Chandler Funeral Home, we are dedicated to building long-term relationships with the families we serve. For more information along with valuable resources to help you begin the healing process, visit our website at www.chandlerfuneral.com or on Facebook. Chandler Funeral Home, where friends and family gather to heal.
We can sum up McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich in one word. Crispy. But also juicy and tender. Okay, it's crispy, juicy, tender. All one word. But then, also pickle. Oh, and potato bun, which is 2 words. Okay, we can't sum up our new crispy chicken sandwich in one word, so you'll just have to try it to understand it. Order ahead on the McDonald's app at participating McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bailouts, $1 billion bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
All right, we're back with the Brew Crew, Kdqn 92.1. Go to Facebook Live right now. Like, share, comment. You get yourself into the drawing to win something awesome on Friday. So do that. Like, share, and comment.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
It's so simple.
Good morning, Marcus Simpson watching. Good morning,
Good morning.
everybody. We got lots of people joining us right now. Lots. Like a
Yeah.
whole handful of them.
They're getting ready for power
That's
trivia.
right. Power trivia. Yes. Well, yesterday we were talking about how to be more manly, right? So I pulled up that article on how to be more manly. Basically,
Yes.
it said like stare angrily,
Yeah.
yell, take up a lot of space.
Yeah, assert yourself in your
Yeah.
space.
Yeah, and that's definitely a guy I want to be around all the time. Well, I've got some I got some tips. I got some, a bunch of messages from listeners saying, "You know what? That was toxic."
Yeah.
So let's
Let's
talk
not
about
be like that guy.
No. Let's talk about toxic masculinity.
Okay. Which was exactly what you described yesterday.
Yes. It's a term often used to describe the negative aspects of exaggerated masculine traits. The term has evolved over time and is a place both in academia and everyday speech. Now, I'm not going to go through like a whole bunch of this, but there is one thing that I wanted to say. So here are the causes of toxic masculinity here.
Okay.
Many people now view masculinity and the gender roles it creates because, if you're masculine, that creates a gender role.
Okay.
As in you're a man. It creates as a combination of behavior shaped by several factors, including age, race, class, culture, sexuality, and religion.
Not biology. That's not on the list. No, that doesn't matter anymore. Huh?
Yeah. So if I take this right, if you are a Christian, straight, middle class, white, middle-aged man, you're toxic. Sorry.
I mean, yeah.
Can't help it. You're born into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Can never be better.
Because again, those causes is just so generic.
Something
age,
that everybody
race, class.
has.
Yeah, of course. As such, what defines masculinity can't take many different forms. It's got to be that. What one society or even subculture views as masculine, another may reject. That's the thing. If you look at a lot of other societies, they're not as woke as us, obviously. And there's this documentary. I haven't watched it. I don't try to go super deep into the right-winger YouTubes, but some of them I do like, and Matt Walsh has a video or a documentary out called "What is a Woman?" And I think that's what it's called, something like that.
Where you kind of just ask people on the vanguard of the woke front, what is a woman?
Yeah,
and
it's in the trailer, which is all I watched. I didn't buy the movie, but in the trailer, he's at a woman's march, and she's like, "If you're not a woman, you shouldn't be here." He was like, "What's a woman?" And she's like, "Get out, I'm a woman." He's like, "What is that?" He's just trying to ask people like, "What's a woman?" Which of course is a tough one to answer for some people,
Yeah,
and
I know that the definition has changed. Recently,
right? And I don't mean to harp on this topic. We talk a lot about this because it's it's not like I don't think it's like an issue. I don't really think it's as bad. I just don't like the idea of it. Like, and by as bad, I mean like it's not like rampant. We see it a lot in like larger cities, right? But there's a huge rural America, that I don't think this is quite. And maybe
like
I'm wrong.
30% of the country, yeah.
Oh, the rural is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying is that like a statistic, like 30% of the country is like trans or something. Like what?
Oh, whoa.
I don't know the statistics.
Give it some time.
Yeah, but what was interesting in that documentary trailer that I watched is that he went to like an African tribe at one point. He's just talking to an African tribe, and he's got the translator there, and he's asking like, "Can a man be a woman?" And this and that. They're just like, "No."
Yeah.
They're kind of like laughing at it a little bit, and it's the type of society that I know a woke culture would like defend to the end,
Sure,
but then
yeah.
also not share the beliefs, this and that, But they'll also often, I've heard one argument saying in Thailand there's a pretty accepted gender neutral thing with the I think we all know what I'm talking about here.
Yes.
But at the same time, I'm not sure how accepted that is. That's just like trafficking.
Yeah.
Like that's just taking
that's
those people and forcing them
a
into
big part of their economy.
Yeah. That's not exactly a good one to
like a single guy that's like, yeah, I'm going to Bangkok for the weekend.
Question his motives.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not for any good. It's not for business.
No.
Yeah.
Unless he's buying like rubber dog do that like sourced, for his party trick store, and he's got to get
You're
there.
going down to Kuala Lumpur, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what they call the red light district now? Okay.
Yeah.
When I think about toxic masculinity, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure people will be like, no, you're just being dumb. But I think of just men who think they're better than women and will act in that way.
Right.
Toxic masculinity. I don't think it has anything to do with age or race. If you're racist, you're just a toxic human being. You're not a toxic man, not a toxic woman. You're I'm with you. I don't think the masculinity part should follow after you're just a toxic person, because there's going to be a toxic femininity. Can't there be? A toxic Absolutely.
on all sides.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
my wife.
I'm sure we've all met a guy before that's like, this guy is just like, obnoxious.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and like, so
That's a great term, right?
yeah,
there.
obnoxious,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a man and you just think you're just so much more superior to women, and you let everybody know it, then I guess that's toxic masculinity.
If you're a little bit more of an effeminate man and you read that article we read yesterday, and now you're walking around taking up a ton of space and yelling at people and staring straight into their eyes an inch from their face.
Yeah.
I would say that's toxic. I'm not, but you're not masculine.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I know yesterday I pulled up ways to be more feminine. It is so much more different than that.
As a guy or what?
No, just
surely that's tailored for a guy. Yeah.
No, it was
I think
just
women got it figured out. you
Yeah.
know?
It's just 31 ways to be more feminine.
Oh, okay. For anybody.
It doesn't necessarily specify, but it's just stuff like, wear makeup, grow longer hair, wear boots and scarves, stuff like that. Not like,
I was trying this morning to find the anti of what I read yesterday, how to be less masculine is how I try. As if it was just like, dude, I'm just emanating. I need to stop being this masculine.
Yeah.
So,
I know one thing we read is don't be the master of your own domain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's probably something to that, I bet.
Yeah.
Doesn't
probably.
George become like a genius or something?
He does, yes.
But
incredibly successful in life. Yeah.
But most of the thing that was how to appear less manly or something like that, it was all clothing, earrings,
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
how to
some
cross
earrings
dress
on.
and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
how about this? How do I get out of my masculine energy?
You're definitely deleting your search history after that.
Yeah.
Not on a work computer. Hopefully.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
You got that pulled up? We might have to get into that at some point.
yeah.
Although it probably is mostly just clothing and whatnot.
How to get out of masculine energy?
How to get it out?
Yeah.
Oh. What does that
I
mean?
just read that off. There's just a Google question that popped up. How do I get out of my masculine energy?
Oh,
it's-
get out of it.
Get
I
out
thought
of
it meant
it.
like an avenue in which
Get
you can
older.
Get it.
No. It just says yoga, meditation, laughter. Always have something to be excited about. Get into nature and practice intuitive writing.
Yeah.
That's how to get out of your masculine energy.
Okay.
I'm not even
I was
really
reading
sure.
recently that certain things that you can do actually, if you're a less masculine guy that want to be more masculine, of course we gave some tips yesterday. Just be more obnoxious is one technique. But chopping wood, they say scientifically, boost testosterone production.
Yeah, okay, I
But
see
it's
that.
swinging an axe around, chopping a tree. A man versus tree. Tree you'll usually win.
Yeah.
Unless you got an axe.
Yeah.
And then man wins.
Yeah.
That's right.
You
Until
get to look at that thing that towers into the sky,
Onto
and now
you.
you're burning it in sections in your fireplace to keep you and your precious wife and baby warm.
That's true.
That's a good point.
Well said.
Yeah.
And what wasn't it? Was it Mao Zedong that said the man who cuts his own wood
Warms himself twice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Old
like it.
Chinese proverb there.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It's good. That's
I've
a
been
good
waiting
one.
for it to get a little colder so I can actually chop
Yeah.
some wood.
Yeah.
I don't need to die of heat exhaustion.
Yeah. Next week.
Don't need to be that hot.
Yeah. I was thinking also if the batting cages. I imagine that's a good way to release some of that.
Oh, yeah.
The gym.
The gym,
You know?
yeah. Something about a bat. I'm not a baseball player or anything. I've hit a few cuts before though, and there's something cool, a little
Oh,
powering
absolutely.
about that.
Yeah.
It launched at you from that machine.
Catching a
Yeah.
football from dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was it this year?
Wish that.
yeah, it never did work out. Our dad, he's kind of accident prone.
Yeah.
It's always a gopher hole.
Yeah,
in a way when he wants
Yeah.
to play football.
That's right.
Yes. I built a whole grill by myself earlier this year.
Yeah.
I put it all together. I felt pretty
And
manly.
then you were
Yeah.
shaving your chest hair
I
afterwards.
was. Yeah.
I was telling that story from a couple weeks ago where I raged
Yeah.
after trying to fix a piece of equipment, and I just raged on it because I was so, I don't know,
Felt
just
pretty good, didn't it?
It did, and then somebody told me that they did the same thing with some IKEA furniture, and that is that's the process. You buy two,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
destroy one, right, and then and they're building it in their garage, and they just beat it up and pummeled
that's
it
what feels good.
out and rolled down the garage to the street. All right,
Yes.
so you
Yeah.
just laying there.
That's why I have an old water heater, and like last year I replaced my water heater, and I've been keeping the old one to destroy it in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could get rid of it any day. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We got a dump that's open 6 days
Yeah.
a week. I could do that, but what'd be more fun is taking an axe to it or
Mhm.
something.
I was just
Or
thinking
filling
that.
with tannerite and blowing it up.
I thought that would be your first choice, but imagine sinking an axe into that. That would feel great.
That's why I have not shot it yet. I think we could shoot it some and then hit it with an axe as well.
yeah.
You know, I always love there used to be a festival in Winnipeg, the city in Canada we lived in, where they would just like drag an old car out and just let people beat it up with a sledgehammer. Do you remember that? It was like every year they would drag a new jalopy out. I don't know if somebody donated it or something. Yeah, and for like $5 you get like 10 minutes of swinging at it with a sledgehammer. Talk about some fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the first
The
one in
first
line.
guy, yeah.
You got the windshields, you got like side mirrors, you
Tail
got
light.
Oh yes. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah.
Absolutely.
That'd be nice. I almost
If,
raged on my coffee machine yesterday.
Mm.
I just had to get that out. Like where in my brain I picture just punching it over and over.
This Land Rover,
I love that.
if it frustrates me anymore
Yeah.
on these repairs I got to do to it, yeah, I will holler at y'all.
Let's
and we'll
do
just
it.
Go out there. I got the sledgehammer. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Just got to give the vehicle up.
That's right. All right. We're way late. We should probably get into your genuine RV power trivia. We'll launch in exactly in 1 minute.
When there's work to do, ground to break, and a reputation to uphold, you need the powerful, durable Kubota RTVX, North America's #1 selling diesel utility vehicle. Now, get the RTVX for 0 down, 0% APR for 24 months. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
Lonnie Goodwin, Christian, conservative, independent candidate for Arkansas Senate District 4. Lonnie Goodwin's committed to voting for small government, less regulatory oppression, tax relief, school choice, law and order with presumption of innocence. Lonnie Goodwin will fight for the end of unfounded past and future mandates such as masks, vaccines, and social distancing, and will push to return all fines from these past mandates.
This ad is paid for by Lonnie Goodwin.
Power. Genuine RV power trivia. It's time. Marcus Simpson says, we did that at high school, we did that at Kdqn when I was in school. We did it for Spirit Week, meaning lugging a car through and taking the old sledgehammer to it. $1 a whack.
Yeah, I like it. It's a great way to raise some money.
For sure. $10.
Yeah.
You have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet that feels pretty good. To just go ham on a car or something like that, or whatever,
It's right
what
on
have
the
you.
windshield.
Yeah. I think the best example we can all think of if you watch the movie Office Space.
Yes, exactly.
They drag the copier out there
Yeah.
and just destroy it with baseball bats. Yeah.
I got a toaster oven just waiting for that.
Oh, yeah. You're going to hit it, you're going to shoot it.
I'm going to hit it
Yeah.
with my
And then
fist.
shoot it.
I want to feel pain.
Yeah, you want to have pain every time you hit it.
Yeah, just so I know I did something.
That's right. 642-2190. It's Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma. I believe our salesperson went out there yesterday. I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
And I'm basically Genuine RV was safe.
Yeah.
From I don't have that confirmed yet, but we're hoping that they were safe and everybody
yes.
in that area was safe from the tornado.
Yeah.
Because a lot of businesses got hit by it, so bad news. But we appreciate Genuine RV Power Trivia and all of you over in Idabel. We're thinking of you. I didn't mean to make that sad.
That's
My bad.
okay. Hey.
Yeah. 642-2190. That's the number to call. 642-3637, 898-3624. Jen's going to read a question, and don't mess it up this time. Don't
I'll
just
try to.
blurt out the answer live on the air. That was really embarrassing for you.
Wasn't me.
So Jen's going to read it. You're going to call. If you get it correct, you win yourself breakfast from McDonald's.
Yeah.
And a car wash token for Mr. Clean in Kdqn. So let's get into it. What is your question today?
This product makes 40% of its total sales around this time of year. What is it?
Ooh.
How's that worded for you?
I like it. Read it again? Yeah.
This product makes 40% of its total sales around this time of year. What is it? I think I forgot.
You're ridiculous. Yeah, ridiculous. Got some answers coming through on Facebook.
All right.
And we got our first caller. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkins.
Not pumpkins.
Wreaths.
Not wreaths.
I was going to say cans of pumpkin pie filling.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, you're a little closer than you think, though, in one way.
Cranberry sauce coming through on Facebook.
Not correct.
All right.
No.
Call right back. 642-2190.
This product makes 40% of its total sales around this time of year. What is it?
Okay. To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Hey, good morning. Sweet potatoes.
Not sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes. I'm going to say Christmas lights.
Not Christmas. Great answer.
Wrapping paper?
Not wrapping paper.
Coming through on Facebook Live, pumpkin spice coffee.
Not pumpkin spice coffee. You guys are all you're on the right
dancing?
track
We're on
in
the
a
right
way.
track, though.
Yeah. This product makes 40% of its total sales around this time of year.
Nice.
What is it?
Patrick getting a shout out on Facebook Live. Belen Martinez says, "Hi, Patrick.
What's up?
What up?" All right, let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Pecans.
Ooh, great
That's a
answer.
great answer.
Not pecans.
I'm going with Facebook Live answer milk.
Not milk.
Oh.
Turks.
Not Turks.
Not Turks.
No.
All right. Again on Facebook Live, cocoa.
No.
I guess probably turkey is like 90% this
Yeah,
time of year.
yeah.
Yeah. Can you just
Patrick
get 'em?
will be buying this week for Friendsgiving.
Okay.
You just gave it away.
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
How about eggnog?
Eggnog.
Ooh, no, not eggnog.
I'm gonna go with tablecloths.
No, not tablecloths.
Eggs.
Not eggs.
What? Not eggs. Eggnog.
Not eggnog.
Sorry,
no.
Gloria Bennett.
It is a consumable though.
It is a
You guys are on the right track, and it may or may not come in a can.
Oh, okay. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Canned ham.
Oh, not canned ham.
I want a canned ham.
Yeah, I say yum to that, sir.
Yeah. Cranberry sauce.
Not cranberry sauce.
Oh.
Green beans.
Not green beans, but you're
Sweaters.
so close.
So close.
Not sweaters.
Not sweaters.
Sweaters
no.
don't come in a can. All right. So green beans, the closest
Yes.
answer.
And it may or may not come in a can.
I think I got it.
Okay.
I think I got it. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Mushroom soup.
That is correct. Campbell's mushroom soup.
Nice.
That always comes
Cream
in
of
a can.
mushroom.
What you talking about?
Well,
Might not.
Oh, that was your deflection.
Yeah, yeah, and it
May not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do we have on the phone?
Kdqn.
Awesome. All right, writing you down.
You gonna go
Of
buy some
course.
mushroom soup now?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't like mushroom soup.
Oh. How do you make your green bean casserole?
We don't.
Aw.
You don't? Oh,
You don't make a green bean.
I'm sure somebody makes
Rescind the
it.
winnings. Yeah, you're not eligible.
Maybe we should send a batch over to the Givens there. And,
Yeah.
And we'll see.
Some of my
Will you be
famous-
willing to try it, Katie?
No.
Missing out. That's what life's about. It's
Yeah.
green
Yeah.
bean casserole.
Oh, well, thank you for calling. You can pick up your winnings anytime after 7:10.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.
There you have it.
Yeah. I imagine you put cream of mushroom soup in your.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I
then
think
the
there's
Crispies?
like three things. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's,
yeah.
there's green beans, the can of mushroom soup, and the Crispies, the fried onions
Yeah.
on top. Yeah.
I saw a video, one of those YouTube shorts I was talking about earlier.
Uh-huh.
Using that thing we saw, the Great American Bloomin' Onion Maker
yeah.
that we
Yeah.
almost
Yep.
bought.
Like as seen on TV kind of
Yeah.
thing.
It was amazing,
Really.
and it was like ASMR. You know, putting it on there was like
Mm-hmm.
like that, and then they all just spill out perfectly. Dunk them
In the egg.
Fry 'em.
Oh yeah.
That looked amazing.
I told Caitlin I needed that, and she still would not let me buy it. So Christmas coming up, y'all. I'll take a.
All right. Hey, I'll keep
She
that
don't
in
like
mind.
onions.
She don't like onions, but
Yeah.
I do.
Nothing in it for her.
Yeah.
Is what that is.
A happy husband who can make his own awesome blossoms at home.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Awesome blue.
Do you guys want to know what I whipped up yesterday really quick?
Sure.
I was hungry, but I wasn't feeling like making leftovers, so I made like like a taco chicken dip, where I boiled my chicken first in some stock and some seasonings and onion bits and whatever, and then I shredded that up, and then I mixed it with cream cheese, taco seasoning, diced green chilies, and cheese, and I baked that, and then on top I put like a little black bean and corn salsa.
Nice.
It was
Sounds
out of this
incredible.
world.
Yeah, sounds so good.
It was really good. I'm gonna have to make it this weekend for you guys.
I'm hungry.
I know.
Why are you doing
Yeah,
this?
where is it?
I just been dreaming about it.
You got some in your pocket?
No.
No? Little
Oh,
wad?
I don't know if I believe you.
No?
Oh, yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah.
I'll go run home and get it.
I bet you will. All right, it's time. We got to get into the news.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Shelter Insurance Agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Todd Moore in Dirks. And by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
It's time for KDQN News, and of course, I'm Patrick Massey. Well, it's finally here, y'all. It's Election Day 2022. You don't have to hear me talk about it anymore after this, except for some results from this year's election. Now, polls open across the nation this morning for the November 8th midterm elections. Tens of millions of Americans expected to go out, cast their ballot, hit the polls today. Now, in Arkansas, polls do open this morning 7:30. Will remain open through 7:30 this evening. In Sevier County, we got about a half dozen polling locations that are going to open this morning. Those include, of course, the Kdqn Church of Christ, the Kdqn Community Building at the Herman Derricks Park, the Kdqn Mena Educational Cooperative in Gillum, the Locksburg United Methodist Church, the Ben Lomond Community Building, and the J.L. Walker Fellowship Hall in Horatio. In Little River County, polling locations are being hosted at the Little River County Election Center in Ashdown, the Foreman Community Center, the Ogden Community Center, the First Southern Baptist Church of Crossroads in Winthrop, First Baptist Church in Wilton, and finally the Yarborough Community Center. Voters will have to present photo ID before casting their ballot in this election. And again, as we kind of detailed yesterday, there's a host of races in Sevier County, from sheriff and county clerk to 2 justices of the peace, and challenges for the mayor's office in both Locksburg and Horatio. In Little River, voters are deciding their new county judge, as well as 3 justices of the peace, and a race for Ashdown mayor. Voters both counties also have a race to decide for District 87 state representative and District 11 state senator. Now, you can find a full list of all the races that Little River and Sevier County voters will be voting on today on our website, kdqn.net, local news page. You can see a full, not quite a sample ballot, but at least a condensed list of all the races that you can expect on this year's ballot. Also, several ballot issues up this year statewide, including who and when can special legislative sessions be called. Recreational marijuana, of course, is the big one. Religious Freedom Initiative, and a proposal to change the way citizen-led constitutional amendments are placed on the ballot. Also, Arkansans deciding a number of statewide issues today, including, of course, a big one, governor. We're either going to have our first black governor or first female governor. So either way, a trend-setting election for Arkansas. We also got races for lieutenant governor, attorney general, secretary of state, treasurer, auditor, pretty much every statewide office. This is also a federal midterm election year with a host of U.S. representative and U.S. Senate seats up for grabs this year. It's a big election with a lot of races and seats up for grabs this year. To help bring those results to you as quick as possible this evening, will be posted at both the Sevier County and Little River County courthouses, and sharing the vote totals live throughout the evening, beginning at 8 p.m., I believe. We'll be there till the last vote is counted, so make sure to tune in with us at KDQN for all those live election results. And have some more news for you, but first, why don't we take a break and hear some messages from our sponsors.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, the Woods Agency in Kdqn, Todd Moore in Dirks, or Joey Bailey in Ashdown.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, make it give me something new. Teeter
Teeter Motors and make a deal that they can trade into.
Hunting season, outdoor adventures, winter weather. Make sure you're prepared to tackle all of these and anything else that's thrown your way with a visit to Teeter Motor Company. We have the largest selection of 4Runners, Tacomas, and Jeeps in the state, along with a huge selection of economy vehicles. Holidays are approaching, so let us make your first payment on any vehicle purchased in November or December. Stop by 1201 Highway 71 South in Mena and ask for Shannon or Randy to schedule a test drive today.
And we're back with KDQN News. Now, as part of our recognition of the nation's servicemen and women this Veterans Day, we here at KDQN are inviting members of the community to share their loved ones in uniform for a veterans page on our website. We'll be getting that page together in the coming days, but in the meantime, we're reaching out to the community to send us photos, background, and stories of the veterans and active service personnel who make up their families, friends, and community members. Today, we're sharing the story and accomplishments of Shiloh Smith. Smith is a native of Grannis, and he joined the U.S. Army back in 1993. After he graduated high school and served in the Army for 23 years, he retired back in 2016. Now, Shiloh served in the 3rd Special Forces Group as the Airborne Division out of Fort Bragg, North Carolina. He made 8 combat trips with 4 to Afghanistan and additional 4 to Iraq. Shiloh was recognized by the President of the United States for the volunteer work he has done within his community and was awarded the 2018 Presidential Volunteer Service Award. Just going to run through a few of his military service awards. Those include the Bronze Star Medal with Combat Distinguishing V Device, the Bronze Star Medal, the Meritorious Service Medal, Purple Heart Medal, Army Commendation Medal, Good Conduct Medal, National Defense Service Medal, Iraq Campaign Medal with Arrowhead, Global War on Terrorism, Expeditionary Medal, Special Forces Tab, Ranger Tab, Combat Infantry Badge, Expert Infantry Badge, Military Freefall Parachutist Badge, Jump Master, Master Parachutist. The list goes on and on. So definitely keep an eye on our website. We'll be getting that veterans page together the next couple of days. And like I said, numberonecountry.com. Send us a photo, a little bit of background, your favorite story about the military servicemen and women in your lives, and we'll make sure to get a chance to highlight them there and here on the radio throughout the week. Yes, very cool. Very cool stuff. So glad that Shiloh Smith and family were able to send that. Send those details to us. Now, in some somewhat related Veterans Day news, the Sevier County Courthouse and landfill will be closed this Friday, November 11th, in observance of Veterans Day. Landfill and solid waste stations will be open this Saturday, November 12th, during normal operating hours. The courthouse will reopen at 8 a.m. next Monday, November 14th. Now, Kdqn City Hall will also be closed this Friday in observance of the holiday, so that means the municipal trash schedule will be as follows. Thursday's trash is going to be picked up Wednesday. Friday will be picked up on Thursday. And a few upcoming events just to get on your calendar. Horatio is hosting a Harvest Fest this Saturday with a ton of activities for the whole family, and that's going to include some local vendors, live music, food trucks, a wrestling match, Tyler, car show, and more. The event will begin at 9 a.m. on Main Street in Horatio. The Horatio FFA is putting this on. They're also presenting a big buck and doe contest at the Horatio Harvest Fest. Entries must be received by 6 p.m. this Friday at the pit stop in Horatio or on the Horatio FFA Facebook page, so easy enough to get your entry in. Entry fee is $20 for a buck, $10 for a doe. Weigh-in's going to be held at the pit stop between 7 a.m. 7 p.m. this Saturday. First place is going to receive a trophy cup and 50% payback on entries. Nice. Second place is going to receive 25% payback. Now, bucks are going to be scored by typical Boone and Crockett. Does will be scored by weight. And maybe just one quick final story here, that Operation Christmas Child Shoebox Collection Week will soon be fully underway to bring Christmas to less fortunate children across the world. Local volunteers are transforming empty shoeboxes into gifts of hope filled with toys, school supplies, hygiene items, and articles of clothing for children in need worldwide. The mission of Operation Christmas Child is to share the good news of Jesus Christ and bring joy to children in struggling communities across the world. This year's Collection Week actually starts Monday, November 14th, and continues through the 21st. As in previous years, local organizers are going to host a drop-off on and volunteer site at the Horatio First Baptist Church, located at 211 Hazard Street in Horatio. In Little River County, a drop-off location has been set up at the First United Methodist Church of Ashdown. Other drop-off sites are located in Nashville, Mena, and Broken Bow. Anyone interested in participating has to fill out a standard-size shoebox with gifts for a girl or boy in certain age categories. Operation Christmas Child provides a full step-by-step guide on what and how to pack. That guide can be found online at SamaritansPurse.org/OCC. That website also includes some more detailed dates and times for when and where shoe boxes can be dropped off. So
Easy enough.
Easy enough, absolutely. Check out more on these stories, other local news, sports, upcoming events, and much more online, kdqn.net. I'm Patrick Massey.
Local news this hour has been presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Todd Moore and Dirks, Jeff Woods in DeQueen, and Joey Bailey in Ashdown. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Experience matters. On November 8th, the voters of Ashdown should choose experience. Mayor James Sutton has served Ashdown for 8 years. The experience and training he learned in the United States Air Force and from owning his own business has led to many Ashdown improvements, new roads, a better water supply, and more. Let's keep experience. Vote for Mayor James Sutton on November 8th.
I am James Sutton, and I approve this message.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in DeQueen, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
The Powerball jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $1 billion. So, what would you do if you won?
I'd buy a baseball team.
Ooh, I would definitely buy my mom a Tesla so that she can drive cool, look cool.
If I won a jackpot, I'll start a cooking school for the youth in the city.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Powerball jackpot of more than $1 billion. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Ashdown Schools make it easy to find just what you're looking for on the district's website at ashdownschools.org. View grades and email teachers with links to eSchool. View Facebook posts and news feeds even if you don't have a Facebook account, along with event calendars, sports, lunch menus, and so much more. At Ashdown Schools, we believe organization and communication play a vital part in the success of our students. Ashdown Public Schools, providing educational excellence since 1891. We are Ashdown.
Domtar makes products that people around the world rely on every day. But how we do things is as important as what we do. We work efficiently, lead quietly, and let our products and customer service do the talking. Throughout our history, we relied on our agility to meet the demands of an evolving world. Today, our spirit of innovation drives deliberate improvement, and our commitment to caring runs deep. We constantly find better ways to serve our customers, support our employees, and strengthen our communities. It's just our way of doing things. This message brought to you by Domtar's Ashdown Mill, proudly producing paper and pulp in Ashdown, Arkansas since 1968.
As the world we know continues to evolve, it's no secret that technological jobs are becoming more prevalent. The job that your child will have one day may not even exist yet. Umpire Schools prepares kids for jobs of the future with programs like esports. Electronic sports is accredited by the Arkansas Activities Association and allows children to compete through video games against other schools in a battle of wits, eye and hand coordination, and much more. Umpire Schools, preparing your kids for the jobs of tomorrow, today.
The political swamp of insiders, corruption, and big money are at it again, this time here in Arkansas. In a backroom deal, out-of-state drug pushers have drafted Marijuana Issue 4 to give themselves a monopoly in Arkansas by legalizing dangerous drugs and making themselves rich. It ties the hands of law enforcement, and local communities won't be allowed to stop it. This amendment will hurt us all. Arkansans know fake news when we see it, and we can see right through their fancy ads and empty promises. Marijuana Issue 4 is a bad deal for Arkansas. We deserve better. Vote against Marijuana Issue 4. Paid for by the Family Council Action Committee.
Carter Adams Flooring at their new location in Broken Bow salutes veterans everywhere and hopes you'll join them in honoring the brave men and women who have served and continue to serve our country. From now through December, save big on glue down vinyl plank, just $1.79 per square foot, with an assortment of colors to choose from. In-stock tile in sizes 17 by 17, 12 by 24, and 18 by 36, priced at $179 to $239 per square foot. These and other deals happening now at Carter Adams Flooring, 1206 South Park Drive, Broken Bow.
Hey guys, Brandon McGill here with James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow. There's never been a better time than now to get a new Ram truck. With just 2.9% APR on the all-new Ram 1500 Lone Star, you can afford a 5.7-liter Hemi with 395 horsepower and over 12,000 pounds of towing, with no payments for 90 days and over $4,000 in rebates. Now that's a sweet deal. Visit James Hodge Dodge on South Park Drive in Broken Bow or online at jameshodgedodge.com.
That's right. We are back here live, Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning.
Hello, Facebook Live. Make sure you like, share, comment, and get into the drawing. Patrick's got something very awesome set up for Friday.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Not a box of junk, I hope.
It could be, but it could be a box of useful junk. I don't know. One man's trash, right?
Yes, this is true.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people on Facebook Live right now. Shout out to you guys.
Hello.
We're going to have very special in-studio guests coming in just a minute. So excited for that. We're just going to cut out of this into the weather. But for now, I know you've been wanting to talk about sibling rivalry and how to fix it.
Yeah.
I hate to put you on the spot with
No,
that.
that's okay. This is a really interesting article, basically like detailing. Well, let me just get into it.
Sure. Is it sibling rivalry like I want to do better than you, or is it some jealousy?
I think it's a combination of both of those things.
Mom likes me more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also like, you get a bunch of kids in one room together, they're gonna
fight.
They're gonna quarrel.
Yeah.
And it says siblings between the ages of 3 and 7 clashed 3.5 times per hour, with those fights lasting a total of 10 minutes out of every 60.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
a lot. I feel very thankful after reading
and
this
y'all are
article.
telling me we need to have another child?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's like a constant battle going on?
And it's interesting, they're saying the reason why siblings fight so much is they know that they can kind of get away with it because they're stuck with you forever.
Right.
Yeah.
So no matter what, you guys are going to make up.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, we fought a good deal as kids. Now, Patrick and I usually fought with Hot Wheels tracks.
Mm-hmm.
We usually
Great impromptu swords.
Yeah, and then they bend and then they're nunchucks at that point.
Yeah.
which is a lot of
Not
fun.
so good for Hot Wheels anymore.
No,
Yeah.
no. But Patrick did beat me up a couple times when I was a small one. He broke his hand on my head.
Oh, yeah. He
that
put me in a
definitely happened.
headlock once.
Yeah.
It happens. Put you all in your place.
We're just siblings. That happens.
Remember, it rolls downhill. Okay? Yeah.
Nobody ever beat you up, though.
No. We just, by the time we were old enough and big enough to take him on,
He was gone.
He was gone.
Yeah.
He made sure to get out.
Get while the getting's good.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
The best one was when Patrick and I were just play fighting, but
Uh-huh.
he threw a scissor kick at me.
It was a beautiful scissor
It was
kick.
like the best. It was straight out of
Chuck
Bruce
Norris
Lee
has
movie.
been like,
Yeah.
Somebody's been watching my movies.
I was able to dodge most of it, but he had sock feet on, as in
Oh,
just socks.
gosh. Yeah.
And he caught my upper lip
Uh-huh.
and shot my upper lip basically over my head
Yeah.
and cut that whole that webbing there
Yeah,
that
it
connects your
connects.
your
Yeah, you
lip
don't
to your
have that,
gums.
do
No,
you?
no, it's
Yeah.
gone.
Sorry about that.
So now I have my own
You can stretch your lip out.
Yeah.
in the rain.
Yeah, there
you
you go.
walk,
Yeah,
walk.
kind of a poncho thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Was that when you guys were like wrestling around in the front yard? Like
That was
you
in the
were-
basement.
No, it was in the
Oh,
basement.
okay.
Yeah, the
Yes.
70s basement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, because it was out of sight of the parents, because there was a lot of blood.
There
Oh,
was.
I remember
yeah.
a lot of blood.
I took it like a champ, though.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But of course, Patrick did the thing where you kick somebody in the face, and you're like, "Oh no, you're good.
Yeah, you're
okay,
fine.
you pick
Yeah.
him up." You know?
I just
It works with the baby. Now that
Yeah.
she's like starting to like, she can kind of stand up or like pull herself up on things, she's falling all the time.
Right.
Bumping her head and stuff, all this and that, And as long as you don't act like scared or worried or anything like that, it was fine. The other day, she kind of bumped her head, and I was like, oh, that was real good. And she laughed afterwards. So, laugh at the pain.
Yeah.
Take the pain.
Yes.
Take the pain.
Don't condition them that early to be scared.
Right. Right.
It makes sense.
Exactly. Well, I want to get more into this. Keep
Yes.
that article pulled up. We're going to get into the weather and get our very special in-studio guests in. So we will be right back with the Brew Crew. Weather brought to you by First State Bank.
Looking for a bank that cares about you and your community? First State Bank is your community bank. We're involved in our community because that's important to us. That's what local businesses do, and we're a local business too. Visit us to see how you can join the First State Bank family today. You'll even get a free gift if you join, because that's local banking done right. Terms and conditions apply. First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Number one country weather.
All right, getting into the weather really quickly, brought to you by First State Bank. Today, obviously, we're going to see some fog this morning, mainly before 9 a.m., otherwise mostly cloudy, with a high near 78. East winds about 5 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low around 60. And this is pretty much the trend going all the way through. Thursday night does have a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy that night, a low around 47. But if we're looking at Sunday night, which I know is a long way away, 20% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 34. Monday also has a 20% chance of showers, a high near 48. So we're going to get a bit of a cold front coming in. Currently 60 degrees outside your number one country studios, and we have some very special in-studio guests, starting with Emily Vaught. We're talking about Horatio Harvest Festival. How are you doing today?
Good. How are y'all this morning?
Excellent.
Just fine.
This sounds like the place to be this Saturday.
It is. It is.
All right. And we were talking about it in the news a little bit. I mean, you guys got a ton of different activities planned for this Saturday.
Totally. A bunch of different activities. So
yes.
Let's jump right in.
Cool.
So we're going to start with, at 8 o'clock, we're going to do a 5K. I've not ran that course yet. I'm probably going to drive it because I've not been running lately. So.
That's my favorite way to do 5Ks is in a vehicle.
To drive it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to cheat this year. But that's at 8 o'clock.
You'll be the pace car.
That's right.
Well, I don't. Okay. And then let me hold my phone locked. And then we've got vendors starting at 9.
Mm-hmm.
We've got all kinds of lists. We've got Sammy C, Sense, Eastland Cooper, Gathering Grays will be there. That's a big one. Everybody likes that one. Faye Fabulous Jewels. We've got a whole list. Frog Level Studios. The Bread Lady will be there. Francisco Ochoa's Tacos.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I know, right?
Where's it at?
It's in Horatio on Main Street.
Okay.
You guys are just going to line up Main Street and.
We usually put all the vendors in the bank parking lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of big enough to hold everybody.
Sure.
So, and then there's parking everywhere else. There's also going to be a car show. It would be great if I remember what time that was starting, but I don't. But there's a car show.
I might have seen something about 9 a.m. for the car show.
That sounds good. Let's just show
all
up
right,
at 9 o'clock. Everybody else will be there.
Yeah.
If you're there early, then go shop a little
Any
bit.
entry fee if you want to?
There is. There's
Okay.
a $20 entry fee for the car show. All of the proceeds from that are going to go to the Brenda's Blessings Closet at Horatio.
Yeah,
And then the one
yeah.
at the elementary as well.
Great.
So that's a really good cause to support. So that's going to be the bank parking lot behind the bank.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Can't miss it though, right? Look
Can't
for the
miss it,
sweet rides.
The cool rides.
Yeah.
You guys got a lot of entries so far?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty good.
You taking them all the way through to like
Yes.
Friday?
Yes.
say?
Well, you can show up that morning.
Oh, yeah, there you
show up
go.
that
Okay.
morning
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sign up. That's fine.
Awesome.
Yep.
What's after the car show? I mean, it sounds like a big event.
Oh, there's so
so
many
much.
things.
Yeah.
A wrestling match is.
We're going to get to that one in just a second because we're going to end the day with
no,
that.
We don't have to wrestle you now, do we?
No, sir.
Okay.
That's a
All
good
right,
thing,
yeah,
right?
because I was going to join in on that.
Yeah.
We do have a cornhole tournament that's going to go on some point during the day.
Awesome, yeah.
And then all of the vendors. And then the next thing I want to talk about is something new this year. It's hard to have a harvest festival in the fall and not interfere with the deer hunters. And they get a little angry. They get a little salty about it.
But you guys got a little something special for them,
We
don't
got
you?
something special for them this year. So I'm going to
Yes.
let Demi take over for that.
All right.
So the Harvest Festival is going to be held on opening day. And so we are holding a big buck and doe contest. Horatio Faye is hosting, and we will be located at J&L Pit Stop. You must enter before, 6 p.m. November 11th, which is the day before opening day.
Okay, this Friday.
Yes. So you must enter before then. It is $20 for a buck and $10 for a doe. It will begin at 7 a.m. and end at 7 p.m. And scoring will be done by Boone and Crockett, and then the does will be done by weight.
So
Pretty standard stuff there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Imagine there's like a Yankee guy who doesn't really know anything about this kind of what does that
A
contest
deer
entail?
is a four-legged animal.
Okay.
It's very fast.
Is it like a
and
cat, or is it
No.
No?
Probably more like a dog, I guess.
more like
I don't know. Yeah.
a
but-
goat? She said.
A goat. There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's like a big goat.
It's good eating.
All right, it's
Is
good
what
eating.
you need to know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you bring in, what you've already kind of bagged
So
for
it's-
yourself, and
it's like
yeah.
what you get that first day, right?
Mhm, opening
Yeah.
day.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. Because
okay.
Modern Gun opens up this Saturday, so that's
I
the
see.
biggest hunting day of the year.
Oh, that's cool. So you can go early in the morning, bag it, bring it straight over to Horatio.
You got all day.
And then,
Yeah,
and then
bragging
you
rights.
can go and eat lunch with your wife at Pit Stop while
Yeah,
she's doing all her
Absolutely.
shopping.
Yeah. Very good. And then what's the scoring criteria for the buck? What was that called?
Boone and Crockett.
What's that all about? Sounds tasty.
Very
It's like a
specific,
very specific score sheet, like that's set in stone. Everybody knows
okay.
it. Like nobody's gonna question it.
I don't know it.
Yeah, and it's like typical deer, so don't bring your non-tip. Not
Don't
your
bring a
weirdo
goat.
deer. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, don't bring a goat.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah. And the
And
doe's simply just by weight.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can enter by messaging Horatio Facebook page or getting with an FFA member.
Are you a Horatio FFA member?
Yes, sir.
All right, got you. Cool.
Awesome.
Yes, you can register at Pit Stop as well.
Okay.
Okay. And you have to do it before end of day Friday.
Yes.
What was it? 5 p.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
And did I see right? If maybe like someone's listening and not sure if they can make it to Pit Stop, you can go to the Horatio FFA Facebook page and enter
Yes,
there
sir.
as well, right? Cool. Okay. So enter by this Friday, and then what you've got by 7 p.m. on Saturday, get that over to the Pit Stop for weigh-in, or let them do the Boone and Crockett scoring.
Right.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. That's very cool.
And
So
there are some prizes for that as well. So
Okay.
they've
This-
handled all that. And then we're going to finish the night with a wrestling match.
this gentleman here looks like he's got something to say. About
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yes.
Terrence Allen, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing great. So what's going on with the wrestling match?
We're gonna have a wrestling show. Superstar, former WWE superstar Cowboy Jimmy Young is gonna be in the house.
Oh, man.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Backwoods Assassin, right
Yeah.
down,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
down
yeah.
here at McDonald's. He's gonna be in action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's he's something to see. And
The Hillbilly Trey Ingram gonna be there. We got the Briscoe brothers out of Oklahoma. Then again, you might see me put my boots on. You never know.
Man.
all right.
Yeah, get called back into the ring.
Yes,
I like
Yeah,
it.
if somebody's head gets a little too much,
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
knock them down a little
like the
bit.
Backwoods Assassin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been I've seen a few of the wrestling matches. It's a ton of fun,
It
the
is.
local ones. So, very excited. What time does the wrestling match kick off?
3:00.
3:00, and that'll
Right.
be just in that general area. Like you'll be there, you'll see it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
And it's professionals only. No amateurs can get in on this, right?
Hey, if you want to,
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
not me. Definitely not. No.
you want to, we'll put you in there.
Yeah.
My wrestling nickname's not. It doesn't compare to Backwoods Assassin.
No.
What'd they call you in your heyday?
Big T.
Big
Big T.
I was thinking Little T. But
Patrick was Postman Pat.
yeah.
It doesn't have the same.
The return
to
to sender.
Yeah, that was the signature move.
Yeah. He's not impressed.
He's not.
I wish my two guys at Pilgrims would come back and wrestle. But I don't
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
I like it,
we talked
man.
to Eddie Halter down there or something. So
Not
keep
not
your
him.
job.
Not him. We had Michael Socash,
Yeah.
aka Mercury Payne. and his
Okay.
partner Brutus Axel.
All right.
I love that. Brutus Axel. I'm going to have to come up with a really good wrestling name.
Yeah,
and just
you are.
show up like as the mysterious wrestler on Saturday. Take
Do you
the
have
heavyweight
health insurance?
champ.
You
No,
don't,
I
do
don't.
you? Yeah.
Surely you guys have some waiver, right? In case somebody gets okay.
You do some indigent care, don't you?
I have a waiver I signed, you know.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Might not be for me. Then.
That's always going the first thing you do before you can enjoy something is sign a waiver.
Come in with a camouflage mask or something, hit somebody with a chair.
Right.
Yeah.
Major massacre. General. No, I don't want to say that one. Well, anything else that we're leaving out on the Horatio Harvest Festival? We got the wrestling match at 3. We got the car show at 9. The
5K at 8.
5K at 8. What about? And when does the 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. There you go for the deer the big goat contest.
Yes, yeah. Get your bucks and does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works for goats too,
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
it?
I guess it does.
Get them up there to the pit stop, 7 a.m., 7 p.m.
Awesome. Don't show up with a goat. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. All right. So there you go. That's everything you need to know about the Horatio Harvest Festival going on at in Horatio this Saturday. Everything's starting. Get there for like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
You know, and then you can have an entire day's worth of activities.
I does have one more question.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Is this like an annual thing you guys are doing now?
Yes, this is actually our 4th annual, I believe.
4th annual. Awesome.
Yeah, COVID kind of shut us down a little bit. We had a small one. But yeah, this is the 4th time we've done it. So we're trying to keep the momentum rolling with it.
And for some great causes too. So yeah, have some fun and help your community at the same
right.
time. I love that.
Sounds great. Thank you guys so much for coming in to talk to us about
y'all
it.
for having us.
Awesome. Well, we're going to do some local sports coming up next. Again, appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Horatio Harvest Festival this Saturday.
This Election Day, remember to cast your vote in the direction of change for Sevier County. Vote for people who have our county's values and best interests at heart.
My name's Avery. I think you should vote for my people, Jeff Laws, for Sevier County Clerk. Hi, I'm Kyle. Vote for my people, Jeff Laws, for Sevier County Clerk, November 8th.
A vote for Jeff Walls is a vote for family values, honesty, and integrity.
We're not old enough to vote, but if we were, we would vote for Jeff Walls, November 8th.
This ad is paid for by Jeff Walls.
Now's the time to get the Kubota Z200 mower. It's built to cut quickly and like a pro, so you can get the zero-turn agility and effortless precision you need to turn your lawn into a work of art. Right now, get the Kubota Z200 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 24 months. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel or Kdqn, Arkansas today. Your premier propane provider, Pinnacle Propane, is back and stronger than ever with aggressive low pricing, consistently reliable service, and safety measures second to none. Pinnacle Propane is your best choice for safe, reliable propane and service at a great price. Call or visit one of our local service centers at Hope, Monticello, Mena, Nashville, or DeQueen to find which budget plan works best for you. For services, contact information, or to make a payment, visit us online at pinnaclepropane.com.
Lonnie Goodwin, Christian, conservative, independent candidate for Arkansas Senate District 4. Lonnie Goodwin's committed to voting for small government, less regulatory oppression, tax relief, school choice, law and order with presumption of innocence. Lonnie Goodwin will fight for the end of unfounded past and future mandates such as masks, vaccines, and social distancing, and will push to return all fines from these past mandates.
This ad is paid for by Lonnie Goodwin.
Hey guys, Brandon McGill here with James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow. There's never been a better time than now to get a new Ram truck. With just 2.9% APR on the all-new Ram 1500 Lone Star, you can afford a 5.7-liter Hemi with 395 horsepower and over 12,000 pounds of towing, with no payments for 90 days and over $4,000 in rebates. Now that's a sweet deal. Visit James Hodge Dodge on South Park Drive in Broken Bow or online at jameshodgedodge.com.
And now, sports. Let's get ready to rumble.
That's right. Time for a little bit of local sports. First off, tonight, right before our election coverage, you can catch Eric Musselman live as the Hogs head basketball coach previews the season in this 1 hour special at 7 o'clock. Then tomorrow, at the same time, catch Sam Pittman live as the Hogs head football coach previews the LSU contest in that 1 hour special, both starting at 7 o'clock here on 92.1. Friday, of course, 6:30, 102.1, going live to Lone Oak, where Jim Cross and Daryl Coker will have the opening round of the Class 4A state playoffs between the Ashdown Panthers and the Lone Oak Jackrabbits. That's kickoffs for 7 o'clock. We go live at 6:30 on 102.1. Arkansas Razorbacks continue their basketball season as they host the Fordham Rams, I'm guessing, in Fayetteville at 7 o'clock. Airtime with Chuck Barrett and Matt Zimmerman set for 6:30 on your Razorback station, number one country, 92.1. And, you can't listen on the app. They've decided not to do that. So, unfortunately, you will have to, you don't have that option. Finally, the Kdqn Leopards and Lady Leopards open up their basketball season in Hayworth. Of course, in Oklahoma Friday night. Following that junior varsity game at 5 o'clock, Tony Stowers and Greg Revel's going to have the play-by-play of the senior contest starting at around 5:45 on AM 1390 and FM 104.5. We do have to move them over for the Razorbacks there. So that's just a temporary. It's not always going to be on those stations. But yeah, if you want to catch the first game of the basketball season, you will have to tune over to the AM station. And, of course, you can listen on 104.5 as well. Yeah. Saturday, the Arkansas Razorbacks host the LSU Tigers at Fayetteville at 11. We're going to be going live at 8 o'clock. You can listen to the app for that one. And then the Ouachita Baptist University Tigers take on Henderson State University, the Reddies, in the annual Battle of the Ravines, Saturday, 2 o'clock in Arkadelphia. Airtime with Rex Nelson and crew is set for 1 o'clock on 102.1 The Good Path and on the KILX app. And that is everything you need to know about local sports in terms of being able to listen to it on our radio station this week.
Yeah, plenty of it.
Lots of stuff. Yeah.
That's the lesson of that story
Yep,
right there.
absolutely.
So, football season over for the Kdqn Leopards, Lions, but that's all right. We got the Panthers to follow and the basketball season.
Yes. Absolutely. Kick them right off.
And of course, go ahead. Oh, I was just going to, and again, huge shout out to Kdqn Leopards, state runners up at the cross country tournament. Have
two for the boys.
Two losses is all they got, including that one at state the other day. So it got 6 players, 4 boys, 2 girls, named getting all state honors, qualifying for all state this year. So
boys came in runner up, girls came in at 4th.
Yes.
So big shout out. That's awesome for state right there.
Right on.
We got your birthday club happen in just a couple minutes, but for now, what do you think, Jen? Do you got anything more on that sibling thing, or?
I have something else I want to talk about a little bit too.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about some of the biggest lies in human history? The most destructive lies.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think this is really interesting since Patrick's sitting here. He knows a lot about some of this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think we should just jump in with radium paint isn't poisonous.
Oh.
Yes, thousands of watch dial workers in the U.S. used to apply radium brushes on their tongues to paint numbers on watch dials, and almost all of these workers were women. And as these workers were dying due to radiation poisoning, the companies brought in fake doctors and convince the victims and their families that they have venereal diseases like syphilis, etc.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a big one to start off with. But
do they still use that type of paint in watches? Like I know something in watches is like unsafe, or maybe it's just the old ones. Like
I don't know.
Yeah, tritium is the big one nowadays.
Yeah.
Tritium.
Yeah. Is that dangerous when it's handled loosely?
It is like if you ever bought like the ACOG scope for a rifle or something, they say that if you were to drop it in that tritium, because there's no batteries in it, but it has an illuminated reticle, if you were to drop it and that thing break, you're supposed to call like a hazmat team afterwards to come clean it up. Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
anything in like EM. If it ends in that, it's probably not that great.
Anything about leaded gas in that?
Yeah, that's the next one.
Let's hear about
that's
leaded
tetraethyl, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This one says Thomas Midgley, whatever.
Junior. Yes.
Yeah, and General Motors lying that exposure to tetraethyl lead is harmless. It was a gasoline additive present in all gasoline sold in the U.S. until it was banned in the 70s. Almost every child growing up from 1920 to 1970 had lead poisoning to some degree.
Yeah. And after they did it, the drop off, and because there's no natural amount of lead in a human body.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
back in
maybe
the day,
trace.
there wasn't.
Yeah, maybe.
wasn't
Yeah,
none.
yeah. There's not supposed to be any. So when they were like, "Listen, these are healthy levels," it's
Yeah.
like, well, any level that isn't none isn't healthy.
Yeah. Now it's like 900 times more than like what it should kind of like what would consider be a natural amount.
Yeah, yeah, trace. Yeah.
I always love that Thomas Midgley Jr. not just invented leaded gasoline. Now he did that because before leaded gasoline, the way engines were designed, they would knock real bad, just have spontaneous combustion going on inside the cylinders. He developed leaded gasoline. It resolved the knocking in motors, at least till now. Of course, you can put unleaded gasoline in a motor. It's not going to knock if the motor's good. Just the standard of building motors is so much better than it was back then.
Yeah.
Well, he invented that wonderful creation. Then he went on to actually develop CFCs, the chlorofluorocarbons, that they then banned like in the 70s or 80s because it was eating holes in the atmosphere.
Midgley, man.
I know.
Midgley.
Then he contracted polio.
Yeah.
He developed a device to help him get out of his own bed, and one day he was using the device that he invented, and he actually strangled himself with it. To death.
This guy stinks. He is the
he
worst
does.
inventor of all time.
One of the worst people in human history that nobody's ever heard of. You know, and he did, I mean, I don't know if he was like a bad guy.
Yeah.
You know, he was just
Like
kind of
trying to-
yeah. He was a a smart guy trying to
Desperate,
develop
though.
an inventor. You know, and just kept coming up with bad things.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
imagine him as like it's just a sad, desperate inventor, like, pathetically hoping that somebody will invest in him. Like how many inventions did he have to get to until or go through like the
I bet he did pretty well though after that.
the umbrella hat.
Yeah.
Guys, come on! Everybody's gonna have one of these. The umbrella hat,
Yeah,
and then
shoes with Swiffers on the bottom of them.
and then finally he came out with, what was it? Leaded
Leaded gasoline,
the
CFCs,
yeah,
and then the polio bed removal
pulley
device.
system,
the pulley system,
The
that
deathbed.
he died using.
There's an interesting theory because they saw that lead poisoning did lead to criminal behaviors.
Yeah.
So there is a theory that a lot of the serial killers, we started seeing an uptick in them in the 70s and 80s, could have been due to that lead in their system.
Lead
This would,
like
make you
degenerates.
insane.
Yeah, yeah.
It goes straight to the brain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 And some of them would just be like you just turn into like a laughing, like almost like laughing gas. I know that was a common one. When you had too much lead exposure, you were just like insane. I mean, literally insane.
Yeah.
Lost your mind and just a laughing, rambling mess.
Yeah.
Which is horrible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, not
crazy.
fun.
Not
Not
fun.
good.
No.
You wouldn't want that around your Christmas dinner
Yeah.
table.
Hold on to the next one.
Yes,
We got to get
definitely.
into your birthday club. It's brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in Kdqn today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
Sorry, Facebook Live, you can't listen to that music. We might even get taken off for it. I saw the. I
Don't
saw.
mess with the Beatles.
Yeah, don't mess with the Beatles. I saw a another video of him playing a professional poker player, and he gets cleaned out, and the way his face is very funny. We will have to start off with a very special birthday today.
Ooh.
A big happy birthday to brother Homer Frazier.
Oh, yeah.
Of Gillum, 50 years old today. Your Story Creek Baptist Church family sends that in. Happy birthday, brother Homer Frazier. The big 5-0.
Awesome.
Happy birthday.
Six 642-2190 is the number to call to get your birthdays and anniversaries in. You can send them through to the email, which is number1country@yahoo.com. You can also send them to our Facebook, KDQN921, or even cooler, you can just post it straight onto our Facebook Live, and we get it immediately.
Speaking of stuff that's not always good for you, X-rays invented today.
Yeah.
Or discovered, I guess maybe is a better term.
Yeah.
Now, I saw a random thing, and it could have been total junk, but did Nikola Tesla actually have a device? Like, he was able to X-ray his own foot with a very primitive X-ray device? I don't know. I think that was some Facebook nonsense, to be honest with you, but we'll have Jen fact check it.
Yes, looking at it now.
All right.
It says Tesla pioneered the use of X-rays for medical purposes, practically laying the foundation of radiology.
Oh.
But I'm going to look more into the foot thing.
Yeah, I think he X-rayed his own foot and then lost it or something because he wasn't quite sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
642-2190. What's up?
Nope. Yeah. Oh, send us some birthdays, some anniversaries.
Let's get it, dude. Birthday folder, Jen?
Oh, yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sending Jen all over.
No,
Research
okay.
this. Grab that folder. Come on now.
Back 1994, Sonny Bono elected as a California U.S. representative.
Ah.
Yeah.
Who's Sonny Bono?
Was Cher's husband, right? Ex-husband.
Okay. Michael Richardson. Unfortunate name.
Right, not the Michael.
Not the Michael Richardson. Gisela Navarrete and Keontrick Ricks all celebrating birthdays over at Tyson Foods Inc.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This is interesting. He did start experimenting with the X-rays on his hands and feet. And he noted changes to the skin, pain, swelling, and even hair loss.
Dang.
Yes.
Well, without his research,
Yeah.
I'm not sure where we'd be in radiology. Somebody else would have figured it out. Gordon Ramsay turns 55
one of my
today.
favorite human beings ever.
Yeah. SZA.
Mm-hmm.
Tech Nine.
Patrick doesn't like Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, I love
Because
him.
he believes, and there's two sides of me. You know, he believes basically if Gordon Ramsay came over and he cooked him the country breakfast or whatever, Gordon Ramsay would pick it apart, even though it's absolutely delicious. You know, but on the other side of my brain, I'm like, it's delicious. I feel like Gordon Ramsay will love it.
I think he would love it.
But do you think he'd be like, look at this gravy from a package, clumpy, and yeah,
I think
bet
he puts
would.
on a show.
You think?
Yeah, but if you invited him to your home, I don't think he would trash your food.
No.
No.
Okay.
But I don't know. I've never had him over.
He has his own reality show where it's about him and his family.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there you
He
go.
it's mostly about raising and slaughtering livestock, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. As brutal as that sounds, I mean, we all know that's how you eat.
That's-
But
yeah.
he gets a bunch of lambs or goats or something, and the kids love them and stuff, and it kind of goes through the whole thing of we'll stop naming them, and then eventually to the point where, he turns old.
Betsy
into the most beautiful, braised lamb or whatever.
Yum.
Beef
Yeah.
Wellington.
Beef Wellington. Who else?
Tara Reid.
Tara Reid.
Hey.
Where's she at?
Oh, way at the bottom.
Oh,
Number
way down there.
42.
What? That almost doesn't look like her at all.
I know.
Taradice.
Yep, I remember that. A train wreck.
You guys are crazy. They sent her all over to places in the world to experience things. She was like, I was gonna do it, and I was like, I'm not gonna do it. You guys, that's crazy. Who else?
I don't recognize anybody else on this list.
I know. I recognize this one. Parker Posey. She is. She's a good actress.
Oh.
Apart from that, give you guys another. I'll let the song peter out. We got another minute to get your birthdays in. I will read them if you get them in nice and quick. Yeah, you know, get the one birthday in, and
Just makes you feel wanting, doesn't it?
it makes me feel wanting. You know, we might have to change the birthday club around. Maybe we just change it where it's a nice little list we post or something like that.
Yeah. Been saying that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sit
tell me
here.
that I can't tell you, like today in 1887, Doc Holliday died of tuberculosis.
Oh, no.
Oh,
We
rip.
could just talk about that, though. We don't need this song or some
went your
reason to.
Huckleberry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, I love Tombstone. I visited Tombstone once before I watched the movie.
Disappointing.
No, it was really cool. They had some really cool graveyard too that I went walking around,
Okay.
where apparently some peeps were buried.
Right.
I also Wyatt Earp had a brother. I forgot his name, and he had
Morgan.
Was that it?
Morgan and Virgil.
Oh, I don't remember which one it was, but they had a house down in like the Verde Valley, so just south of Flagstaff, and I would go there because the lady had a wolf rescue, a wolf sanctuary.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
that one.
Yes, I got to walk around in the house, and it was really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There you have it, folks. That's been the Birthday Club. It's been brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. Shout out Doc Holliday.
Yep.
Yeah. Val Kilmer too did a great job.
Yeah. I think he did great. I think he did great in his movies, in his
Yes.
earlier movies. But his music career, I don't know. I think it was just because he was able to sing the Doors a little bit. And then, I could play you a few songs that you'll hate yourself if you listen to them. He's really, really bad. What?
I didn't know he sang, but then it made
Oh,
sense because he
yeah.
played Jim Morrison.
Yeah. He was very good as Jim Morrison.
Yeah, he was.
He was very
And
good.
that was all his own singing and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Apparently, the story goes over there that whoever was directing the movie or doing ahead of casting or whatever it was, some muckety muck with the movie when they were trying to cast somebody for it, he handed them two tapes, one with Jim Morrison, one with him singing, and said try and decipher. And apparently, guys like I can't. He was like, they're both me.
Oh dang!
Which is a weird flex.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of a loaded situation. There.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I was gonna say neither of them sounded like
They
Jim
both
Morrison.
are terrible.
Yeah. That was a good movie though. Oh man! And then Top Gun, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then
Ghost
you got
in the Darkness.
Ghost in the Darkness. Yeah, that's a good one.
Island of Dr. Moreau. Or
Yes,
however.
yeah, well done.
That is one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can't watch it. I can't enjoy it personally.
The Salton Sea. That's a good one.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh yeah, it's a super good one.
He wasn't
then,
in Waterworld, was he? No.
no,
it was
Kevin Costner.
Oh yeah, I was like, well, he was, wasn't he?
I just pictured him
Let's
there.
see here.
Oh, Willow. That's what I was thinking of because he
Willow?
had that long hair.
Is that the one with the guy with the rats?
That's Willard.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Willow's
yeah.
a classic.
All right, let's take a look here. Top Gun. Oh, he was in Top Gun Maverick. Okay. Tombstone. Oh yeah, he was Batman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was in Heat.
The
Willow.
best Batman too.
You think?
Oh, easily.
Okay.
Easily the best Batman. Yeah, the one with like Mr. Freeze too. Arnold Schwarzenegger was in that one. Yeah.
Freeze. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Yeah. Let's kick some ice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So good.
Anything else notable?
What was that one Schwarzenegger movie where he's like, "Open the door, there's a bomb in there." That's a good one. What is that one?
Total Recall.
No.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's like nothing else. I'm looking. The Snowman he was in. Deja Vu. I remember that one with Denzel Washington. That was a decent movie. Ghost in the Darkness, of course. Felon. I've heard about that one. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I remember that one from the mid 2000s. And
Prime did a documentary on him. What, last year, the year before? It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an amazing artist.
Like painting.
Painting and like multimedia art, putting all kinds of things together.
He does it. He does it all.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh yeah, The Traveler. That was a terrible movie. I hated that movie. All right, so there you go. Val
Yeah.
Kilmer's best as Doc Holliday, in my opinion.
Yeah, say celebrate Doc Holliday's death by watching Ghost in the Darkness with Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you have it. And yeah, I suppose we'll take a break before we get into the news. We'll be back with the Brew Crew.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness. Little River and Sevier County residents tune to number one country 92.1 for election returns. Tuesday night from 8 till 11. We'll be here until the final vote is counted. Tyler Massey and myself, Jay Bunyard, will be anchoring the coverage. Janice Smith will be in Ashdown. Patrick Massey at the courthouse in Kdqn. Our election coverage presented by Curtis Body Shop, Smith & Mounts Real Estate, Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative, Bill's Locksmith, Fun and Learnland Preschool, Lawrence Termite and Pest Control, and Cossatot River Schools.
Chris Walcott firmly believes that God laid it upon his heart to run for Arkansas House Representative for District 87. Chris is a Christian, conservative Democrat, and family man. Chris believes your socioeconomic status should never silence your voice. It is your voice that he will carry straight to the steps of the Capitol. Chris believes in serving our community. Chris started his career in law enforcement for the Sevier County Sheriff's Department in 1996. Chris Walcott would appreciate your vote. Together, we can make a difference. Paid for by Chris Walcott.
The Powerball jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $1 billion. So, what would you do if you won?
I'd buy a baseball team.
Ooh, I would definitely buy my mom a Tesla so that she can drive cool, look cool.
If I won a jackpot, I'll start a cooking school for the youth in the city.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Powerball jackpot of more than $1 billion. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
For 25 years, the Breast Care Program has helped diagnose over 1,900 women with breast and cervical cancers in Arkansas. Screenings can help you find cancer early when it's easier to treat. The Breast Care Program has enrolled over 128,000 women. Find out if you qualify for free cancer screenings at arbreastcare.com. That's arbreastcare.com. Screenings save lives. A message from the Arkansas Department of Health.
All right, we are back. Kdqn 921. Don't text a radio person at midnight. Don't do that.
No.
Not after 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's great.
That's right. Oh goodness. Well, it's been a fun show today, Tuesday. You know, it is.
We're
what
just
it is.
chilling.
We just chilling.
We don't like Tuesdays, right?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't really plan on coming into work today because I was certain I was going to win the Powerball lottery last night, and then they delayed it.
Darn it.
They did, didn't they?
They did, yeah,
Mhm.
because some state, they're not saying which state, but some state, one of the 48 states in the Powerball, I hope it's not us. It was probably Florida. But one of them didn't turn in their sales information. And I guess the Powerball lottery, it's against their policy to single out where the problem is.
Mhm.
But I had to go ahead and get dressed this morning because
Darn it.
the winner is still not been declared yet.
Yeah, I actually.
No.
I fantasized yesterday about what I would do if I won.
Yeah.
Like I would drive out to Broken Bow where my hubby works. And
Yeah.
Be like, hey, bud, quit your job.
Just like that, huh?
Just no.
Quit your job.
Don't quit your job.
It'd be hard to give in a 2 weeks notice when you just won $930 million in cash.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Would you
Yeah.
still wake up every morning and do this?
This I could see.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a believer of the old 2 weeks there, if you can. But if it was anything else, like if it was any type of physical work
Mhm.
or something where maybe you got to work with your hands a lot and you get your hand pinched, that's what I could imagine. All right, I'll give you guys 2 weeks, and on that first day, cut myself with the thing I'm using, something
Yeah.
like that. All right.
Annoying
That's
customer.
it.
Yeah.
Annoying customer, just storm out. Be like, see ya.
There'd have to be a lot of dedication and commitment to your employer to stick around, even though you just won almost $1 billion.
Yeah.
I'd definitely go buy a zero-turn mower. That's what I'd go do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be my first thing.
I would definitely. I feel like I'd still do this.
Yeah.
This is fun.
I go get somebody to build a fence for me right now.
Yeah.
No, I could just go buy a house with a fence.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you continue in your rent house.
Yeah, I love my house though. I love it.
Well, you just buy it and have it helicoptered. You know, like
Yeah.
whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Well,
There you
we'll
have
see.
it.
Maybe we'll have a winner tonight, y'all.
I'm bummed out now.
I haven't even bought
tell me about
tickets,
it,
and I
man.
was fantasizing about it.
$1.9 billion. So
Ooh.
when it
You
gets
have
that
tickets?
I think my wife did buy some last.
Yeah.
night.
What's
the numbers?
Yeah. I ain't sharing that. Yeah, it's probably a baby's birthday or something.
Yeah.
Gotta
That's
go with
not what you
something.
should do. No.
Nah,
All right, write these down, folks. 8, 13, 25, 30, 37. Is there more than that?
I don't know,
42.
but they're all too close together.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like
Much
a
too
pattern
close.
there.
There is a pattern that you must follow.
I think that's actually your social security number. You just
Yes.
over the air.
Now you're having your identity stolen.
Yes.
Hey, that's how you know you made it, when somebody's stealing your identity.
Yeah,
yeah.
Somebody wants your identity.
Somebody looks at it and is like, I'm good on that.
Yeah,
You know,
that'd be me.
I'll wait for a
They'll
better
pass.
35 cents? That's what you have in your checking account?
Yeah.
one. I'm taking it. Anyway.
You can have my credit card debt. I've never had a credit card.
How do you have credit card debt?
I don't.
Oh, is
that would be a total like millennial thing, is to
Yeah.
have credit card debt but never had a credit
Yeah,
card.
yeah,
So my
absolutely.
identity got stolen. I was too
Yeah.
lazy to do anything about it.
Well, yeah.
Oh, man.
I suppose you do get the debts that your husband accrued as well.
That's true.
So I
You
get
got to
that.
share everything.
Yeah.
I'm all about sharing them debts. That's the American way.
Yeah.
Let's get into the news. What do you think?
Yes. Yeah. Well, shut up.
We'll be right back.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
Hey, it's time for some news. This is, of course, KDQN. I'm Patrick Massey. Well, it's finally here, y'all. Election Day 2022. Polls opened across the nation this morning for the November 8th midterm elections.
So scary.
Yeah, I know.
Polls
Yeah.
opened. Sorry, go ahead.
Tens of millions of Americans hit the polls, their polling locations this morning to cast their ballot. Now, here in Sevier County did get some early voting numbers as of Saturday. Over 1,500 people had early voted in Sevier County alone.
Hey.
That's about 20% of our electorate. So we'll see if the other 80% come hit the polls today. Now, in Arkansas, the polls did open this morning 7:30. Will stay open till 7:30 this evening. Sevier County polling locations include the Kdqn Church of Christ, the Kdqn Community Building at the Hermodarius Park, the Kdqn Mina Educational Cooperative in Gillum, the Locksburg United Methodist Church, the Ben Lomond Community Building, and the J.L. Walker Fellowship Hall in Horatio. And as a registered voter in Sevier County, you could vote in any of those locations, but you can only vote one time, of course.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
darn
In
it.
Little River County, polling locations are being hosted at the Little River County Election Center in Ashdown, the Foreman Community Center, the Ogden Community Center, the First Southern Baptist Church of Crossroads in Winthrop, First Baptist Church in Wilton, and the Yarborough Community Center. Just remember, you do have to present some photo ID before casting your ballot in Arkansas. Now, again, as we've talked about the last few days, there's a host of races in Sevier County, from sheriff and county clerk to 2 justices of the peace, and challenges for the mayor's office in both Locksburg and Horatio. In Little River, voters are deciding their new county judge, as well as 3 justices of the peace, and a race for Ashdown mayor. Voters in both districts also have a race to decide for District 87 state representative and District 11 state senator. Host of ballot issues this year, including one regarding special legislative sessions and who and when they can be called. Also, recreational marijuana, a religious freedom initiative, and a proposal to change the way citizen-led constitutional amendments are placed on the ballot. This is also a federal midterm election year, with all U.S. representative and some U.S. Senate seats up for grabs this year. It's a big election year with a lot of races and seats up for grabs. And to help bring those results to you as quick as possible this evening, we'll be posted at both the Sevier County and Little River County courthouses and sharing the vote totals live throughout the evening beginning at 8 p.m. We'll be there till the last vote is counted, so make sure to tune in with us here at KDQN for all those live election results. Why don't we take a quick break? Here's some words from our sponsors. We'll be back with a few more stories.
Little River County residents, if you're looking for an old school, community-minded bank that's committed to hometown people and values, look no further than Horatio State Bank, with locations in Foreman and at 110 West Main in Ashdown. Stop by and meet the staff at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. You'll find friendly folks with deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County who are ready to assist you with all your banking needs. Horatio State Bank Ashdown branch, member FDIC.
Get a great deal on the versatile, powerful Kubota M-Series tractors. Everything you need to mow, rake, bale, lift, and more. You can write it off the lot and write it off your taxes. Right now, get 0 down and 0% APR for 48 months, plus customer instant rebate savings. Now through December 31st. Subject to credit approval. Consult your tax advisor. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel or Kdqn today.
And we're back with KDQN News. Now, the Cossatot River School District has been working to complete their new ball field since February, constructing a new soccer, baseball, and softball field, plus the addition of a track and space for shot put, long jump, and discus throwing. The construction work has been done by Nabholz Construction. Now, Pinnacle Propane has stepped up to the plate and donated $5,000 to help with the school's new ball field. Pinnacle Propane is a leading regional supplier and distributor of propane. They have 7 service centers located in Arkansas, including here in Kdqn as well as in Mena. The company offers bulk gas storage and delivery as well as cylinder filling for residential and commercial customers. Now, Mark Sherman, operations supervisor for Pinnacle Propane here in southern Arkansas as well as over in Louisiana, said Pinnacle takes pride in caring for its customers through opportunities such as the recent $5,000 donation to Cossatot River Public Schools. Sherman recently visited the new ball field and presented the check to Cossatot River School District Superintendent Tyler Broyles on behalf of Pinnacle Propane. Broyles said Cossatot River School District is proud to partner with Pinnacle Propane to bring additions to the district's newly completed facilities for track, soccer, softball, and baseball. And thanks to that recent donation from Pinnacle Propane, the district plans to add press boxes to its baseball and softball fields. And for the first time, all Eagles athletic teams will be able to play at the same central location next to the high school. Broyles said he and the district are honored to partner with Pinnacle to help advance the district forward. And now, something to put on your calendar is the fact that the Sevier County Courthouse and landfill will be closed this Friday, November 11th, in observance of Veterans Day. The landfill and solid waste stations will be open Saturday during normal operating hours. The courthouse will reopen at 8 a.m. on Monday, November 14th. Kdqn City Hall is also going to be closed this Friday in observance of the holiday. The municipal trash schedule will be as follows. Thursday's trash will be picked up on Wednesday. Friday will be picked up on Thursday. Now, Horatio is hosting a Harvest Fest this Saturday, November 12th. You may have heard us talk to Emily Vaught and a couple other folks helping organize that event. And they're hosting a ton of activities for the whole family, including local vendors, live music, food trucks, a wrestling match, a 5K, car show, and more. The events all kick off around 8 to 9 a.m. on Main Street in Horatio Saturday morning. Now, Horatio FFA is presenting a Big Buck and Dough contest at the Horatio Harvest Fest. Entries must be received by 6 p.m. this Friday at the pit stop in Horatio or on the Horatio FFA Facebook page. Entry fee $20 for a buck, $10 for a dough. Weigh-in's going to be held at the pit stop between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. on Saturday, November 12th, the opening day of modern gun deer season. First place will receive a trophy cup and 50% payback from those entries. Second place will receive 25% payback. Buck's going to be scored by typical Boone and Crockett. Does by weight. Now, something else to put on your calendar, Kdqn Public Schools is hosting its 10th annual Senior Citizens Thanksgiving Luncheon next Tuesday, November 15th. All area senior citizens are invited to come by for a Thanksgiving lunch from 11:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. at Kdqn Elementary School cafeteria. And in our final story here, before we get back to our regular programming, as part of our recognition of the nation's servicemen and women this Veterans Day, we here at KDQN are inviting members of the community to share their loved ones in uniform for a veterans page on our website. We'll be getting that together in the next couple of days, but in the meantime, we're reaching out to the community to send us some photos, background, and stories of the veterans and active service personnel who make up their families, friends, and community members. Today, we've been sharing the story story and accomplishments of Shiloh Smith. Shiloh is a native of Grandis, Arkansas, and he joined the U.S. Army back in 1993. After he graduated high school and served in the Army for 23 years, he retired in 2016. Shiloh served in the 3rd Special Forces Airborne Group out of Fort Bragg, North Carolina for most of his career. He made 8 combat trips, with 4 to Afghanistan and another 4 to Iraq. Shiloh was recognized by the President of the United States for the volunteer work he has done within his community and was awarded the 2018 Presidential Volunteer Service Award. Just a few of his military service awards include the Bronze Star Medal with Combat Distinguishing V Device, the Purple Heart Medal, the Army Commendation Medal, the National Defense Service Medal, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, the Army Service Ribbon, the Ranger Tab, the Special Forces Tab, Combat Infantry Badge, Expert Infantry Badge, Military Freefall Parachutist Badge, Jump Master, Master Parachutist, Parachutist Bath, Pathfinder Badge, and Air Assault Badge. That's just naming a few of all the honors and recognitions he's got. And of course, you can check out picture and the full list, full story about Shiloh Smith when we get that veterans page together on our website, kdqn.net, ahead of Veterans Day. And again, #1country at yahoo.com. Send us your photo, story, any details you'd like to share about that special military service man or woman in your life. Get that over to us so we can get that on our page. And as always, check out kdqn.net. More local news, sports, upcoming events, always much more on there. You can also find us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer. And by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
I always enjoyed sitting on the front porch with my granddad. I loved to hear his stories about the old days, like when grocery stores actually had folks working at the checkout. He'd say they'd carry your groceries right out of the car for you. As he reminisced about how service used to be, I realized that there's still a place that offers great service, Pruitt's Food, where you'll always find friendly hometown spirit, fresh meats and produce, hot deli food, and yes, they'll even carry the groceries out to the car for you. Pruitt's Food, over 40 years of great service.
Did you know the overall suicide rate has increased 35% since 1999? Too often, feelings of shame and stigma stop people from discussing suicide and its effects. Suicidal thoughts are a symptom. Senior Behavioral Health and Cedar Haven would like to bring awareness that just like any other symptom, they can be treated and they can improve over time. In these challenging times, hope and healing are needed more than ever. At Mena Regional Health System, it's patients first, always.
Veterans Day is observed every year on November 11th. Veterans Day is observed to honor all veterans, both those living and those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. These folks hope you'll remember our veterans on Veterans Day. Chandler Funeral Home, Pruitt's Food and Pharmacy, Kdqn Auto Group, Twisted Tines Outfitters, Southern Girls Flowers and Gifts, Carter Adams Flooring in Broken Bow, and your #1 country 92.1.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
With a Sonic 2 for $5 menu, mix and match a grilled cheeseburger, Fritos chili cheese wrap, or a small jumbo popcorn chicken. Any two for just $5.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing. The Sonic 2 for $5 menu. Sonic.
Exclusions apply. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins. Fritos is a trademark of Frito-Lay North America Incorporated. Copyright 2022.
I'm Jimmy Hickey, and I'm running for re-election as your Arkansas State Senator. This part of the country means everything to us. My wife, Denise, and I are lifelong residents of Southwest Arkansas. We've lived here our whole lives, and we've raised our son here. As voters, you put your trust in me. So my goal is to earn your trust every day as your state senator. My promise to you is to continue to represent you with the highest ethical standards. That is my promise, and that is my commitment. My name is Jimmy Hickey, and I'm humbly asking for your support and vote this November.
This ad paid for by the Jimmy Hickey for Senate campaign.
Kdqn Auto Group wants your vehicle. Whether you're ready for trade-in or just need cash for your vehicle, call today. All makes and models accepted. Check out our selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. We offer ASC protection plans for all used vehicles. ASC warranty provides several options to fit any budget. Contact Mac Moore, our finance manager, for more details. Visit our websites at DeQueenFord.net or DeQueenChryslerDodgeJeep.com. Kdqn Auto Group is your hometown full-service Ford, Ram, Jeep, and Dodge dealership. Record-setting inflation, a broken supply chain, and a lack of employees are bad for us all. Imagine how much worse it will be if Marijuana Issue 4 passes. Businesses won't be able to find and keep drug-free employees. Property values will drop and drug dealers move in. Criminals will follow marijuana right into our neighborhoods. It will shipwreck the economies of our local cities and towns. Vote against a Marijuana Issue 4. Paid for by the Family Council Action Committee.
Hey guys, Brandon McGill here with James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow. There's never been a better time than now to get a new Ram truck. With just 2.9% APR on the all-new Ram 1500 Lone Star, you can afford a 5.7-liter Hemi with 395 horsepower and over 12,000 pounds of towing, with no payments for 90 days and over $4,000 in rebates. Now that's a sweet deal. Visit James Hodge Dodge on South Park Drive in Broken Bow or online at jameshodgedodge.com.
Know this, illicit fentanyl is spreading across Arkansas. It's being mixed into all sorts of street drugs and it's killing Arkansans at an alarming rate. A tiny amount can be fatal. It's so deadly that just 1 kilogram has the power to kill 500,000 people. Did you know that because of it, for the first time, more Arkansans died because of opioid overdose than homicides in the past year? Know the facts about illicit fentanyl. It could save your life or someone else's. Back for the 8 o'clock hour. Just chilling today. Nothing too crazy going on. What you got? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Facebook Live assistant.
Yes.
Let's get that back on.
Do you want to hear some more things that non-Americans think that we always have in our house?
Of course.
I can't talk today.
Yeah.
All right. I've been wanting to jump in this again.
All right.
I don't know if we went over this one. Individual cans or bottles of soft drinks.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got those in our house.
Mm-hmm.
They don't?
I guess not.
Like, again, I wish, do they ever tag like where they're from? Who comments this? Like,
No.
This one's from France.
But again, I just automatically assume like England for some reason.
Yeah. I don't know why I assume France, which they have bottles of Perrier, so
Yeah.
I ain't worried about that.
Yes. All right, let's see here. Yeah, a lot of people in Sweden and Europe at least will buy liters.
Liters.
1.5 to 2 liter plastic bottles.
Well, that's
it's
still
a lot
an individual
cheaper.
thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is cheaper.
Yeah. I'm just scrolling down here. I have to
Okay.
scroll a lot. Again, washing machines, top loading washing machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
There's
had-
a lot of that.
That's odd.
Yes.
Because they still using the old washboard, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gallon of milk in the refrigerator.
Why not?
I don't know.
Like, they got milk over there?
Yeah.
This isn't playing.
What?
Like
Oh.
anything interesting?
Garage fridge.
Garage
things that are
fridge.
individually wrapped.
Yeah, but a garage fridge, come on now.
Yeah.
That's a goal for most people. I mean,
Yeah.
who doesn't want a garage
You're
fridge?
made if you have
Yeah,
a garage fridge.
for sure.
Yeah, and a garage freezer.
Yeah. Ooh,
You
that's
got
a whole
money.
you got money. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little deep freezer for the deer you might bag, and then garage fridge full of the old cold ones.
Yeah.
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 They don't drink anything cold over there. I've noticed.
They don't.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I know what apparently in Germany they don't like windows open, or is it fans too?
No
They're
fans
really
or
weird
windows
about
open.
that.
Definitely no cold beer. Their beer's warm.
Really?
Yeah, I went to one
Yeah.
place over there where it was like each town has its own brewery,
Yeah, yeah.
right? You know,
Mm-hmm.
and went to one where they actually made it and then brought it to you. Like it was like brewed. I mean, you were like,
Yeah.
like it was coffee or something, having to blow the steam off of it.
Boiling hot beer.
I would definitely suggest when you go, bring some ice cube trays with you.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's not a thing over there, is it?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. You know, it's the old world.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
haven't learned. They're still listening to Duran Duran and
Yeah,
stuff over there.
that's true.
You know, they haven't developed ice cube makers.
The
yet.
ice machine.
Yeah. That's
That was
that's
the-
popped up on this list too.
They have, this is what non-Americans think Americans have in their home, like as if it's crazy that we have an ice maker in our fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of being the greatest
Fancy.
country in the world.
That's right. It comes with ice.
You have ice whenever you want it.
Yeah.
And
Things
hey,
are-
United States, a lot of the United States pretty hot. You
Yeah.
know? They don't have like hot. I mean, I guess you saw some crazy summer over there this last year. They were talking like just from all the rivers were going down, and they were finding like old Nazi boats and stuff that were full of artillery shells. They were like, "Oh yeah, we better
that's
do
good.
something about that."
Crazy.
Yes, and there
Maybe
was like
Spain and Portugal can get hot, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of, I don't know if you saw those like stone markers that people put in the rivers over there. And there was like one that was like, it was like from the 1500s or something. It was like, and these stones only appear as the river goes down, and people would like mark different things on the stone. This one's like, yeah, it's about to be real bad.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that was like the 1500s one. It was like, we're all going to die.
That's crazy.
That's what that one said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just hope it is written just like in plain English. Like,
Yeah.
get ready for a bad day
Yeah.
or a bad time.
Bruh.
Yeah,
It ain't
gonna be good. No cap, bruh. It's
Yeah.
gonna be crazy.
No cap.
Anything else interesting on there?
Yeah, stuff like thermostats. Most people
Like
in
for
Europe.
air conditioning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and heating.
I like that they're commenting like, yeah, Americans have freezers and thermostats. Can you believe that?
They like being comfortable.
Yeah. Eggs in the fridge. Obviously, they don't have the
Yeah,
same
they don't-
practices we do.
Yeah, they don't do eggs in the fridge.
Yeah.
Which is some people around here do that.
There's something you can do. It was Kdqn Police Chief Scott Simmons was telling me that, like, if you have backyard chickens, and definitely look this up. Don't like listen to me and take
And
this
just
as
go on.
practice.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
salmonella and such.
Yeah.
But that as long as you never refrigerate an egg, like if you take it from the nest and like put it in a basket or a container or something, you can leave for like 6 months. You don't have to refrigerate
Wow.
it. It's like once you refrigerate it, then it's like the timer starts counting down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also eggs are sanitized.
Yeah.
And in mass quantities, they'll wash that outer layer of the egg that's protecting.
Well, they say
Yeah.
don't ever wash. Like if you have backyard chickens, that was one of the things we learned right away. They said don't wash the eggs because there's like a coating
Yeah.
on it that makes them non-porous. You wash that coating off, the egg's now porous,
Ah.
and it can let stuff get in it. And
So
Yeah.
don't wash it till you're ready to eat it, or no?
there's
don't
no need
wash
to
it.
ever really.
Yeah.
I mean, if it, as long as you're keeping like your chicken pen clean,
Mm-hmm.
the eggs are going to be clean.
Right.
Yeah.
If you let it if you're not taking care of them, not changing out the sawdust or whatever.
Right.
There's shavings. It's going to get nasty inside there.
Butter outside the fridge. I know that's a bit of a European one that I know a lot of Americans adopt.
Yes,
I like to,
absolutely.
but I don't have a boat. I don't have a butter boat.
Oh.
You need that.
I
You
finally
just-
broke down and bought one.
Yeah.
Oxygen does make butter go rancid, though. Like you can keep it
Yeah.
in your fridge like forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you keep it out, you better be using it.
Yeah, you better be
Yeah.
using
Yes.
it, which I feel like I would use it more if every time I grabbed it, it wasn't, a hunk of
Yeah.
steel.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
It was
Like-
like airplane butter.
Yeah.
It just tears up everything. That
Yeah.
you try to
Yes,
smear it on.
you got to warm it up in your hands.
You know what the worst is? And it's so stupid that I made grilled cheeses like this forever, but buttering the bread without it being toasted with cold butter.
Oh, that's
Like it just
impossible.
rips it all apart,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, when you make grilled cheeses, just put the butter in the pan and then
Yeah.
fry the sandwich. I don't know where I got that from, that I needed to butter, like pre-butter the slices.
Ooh, it's good though. I
Of
do try
course,
to,
yeah.
You know what's better than butter?
Hmm.
Mayonnaise. Putting a little bit of mayonnaise on both sides of the bread, or on
What?
both pieces of the bread. Yeah, it's not like you're getting a mouthful of mayo. It just makes
Yeah.
a really nice
I
crust.
love it.
I almost made you some mayo yesterday.
Made me
Made?
some mayo.
Yes, because it's incredibly easy. All you need is an egg, some oil, a little bit of salt, and lemon. And you
Where's
make
the
homemade
cream
mayo.
Part? Where's the?
It comes from the egg. You emulsify it together with the oil, and it creates that kind of whipped type of stuff. Yeah.
All right.
It doesn't last as long. It only lasts like 2 weeks in the fridge.
Oh, okay. That's why mayo is something you don't leave out. Like
No.
you don't
Definitely not.
You
Like
know,
sweet
you-
tea.
Yeah.
Don't leave that out.
Yeah, like your potato salad with a bunch of mayonnaise in it and stuff. That'll go bad quick.
Yeah, I'll toss that after like day 2.
Yeah.
You make your own mayonnaise?
I never have, but I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to because I've
It's
made
like
my own
$2
butter.
for a bucket of it.
Yeah, but I was just like, I just kind of want to make them some.
I imagine Jenny going home and putting on the dress and like the babushka.
Yeah.
And like making mayo, churning
Yeah.
and making mayo.
I do make my own butter, and it's so easy, and it's so much better than buying it.
Make your own butter?
Yes. Not all the time. No, it's like a treat. But all you need is heavy cream. That's it.
And
You
then
buy
you-
heavy cream and you put it in your stand mixer, and you just let it go for 10 minutes, maybe more. I can't quite remember. And then the milk, the solids will separate, and then you have buttermilk, which is great for baking. And then you have your butter. And then what you do is you rinse the butter in cold water to try to get as much as that liquid out, the buttermilk, because that'll make it go rancid quicker.
I always try to think what I'm going to do, like if it ever hits the fan, you
Yeah,
know, the
yeah.
apocalypse. I'm grabbing Jen. That way,
Yeah.
at least I know I'm having
Yeah.
fresh butter.
Yes.
I'm having mayonnaise.
Bread.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, say goodbye to so many things that perish quickly. you
Yeah,
know, if
yeah,
that
absolutely.
happens.
Say
yeah.
goodbye to ever having a regular movement.
Yeah,
DM
it's true.
again.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but you got Jen. You know, she-
Yeah.
yeah.
Slick.
Yeah.
Got this, got that, a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lubricate the pathways a little
Yeah. Mayo would be incredibly easy to make, even if you don't have an emulsifier.
bit. Okay.
Just whisk it.
Just whisk it, huh?
Yeah.
All right. There
Maybe
you
I'll
go.
do that today. I don't know. I'll make you some too, obviously.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I've had some of your you gave us some of your handmade butter
Yes.
before.
Yeah.
It cost you like $30 to make it.
No. No.
You buy butter for a couple bucks.
No, you can go to Walmart, get yourself a tall thing of heavy whipping cream for about $5. You got a lot of butter coming from that.
All right.
And you can spice it up any way you want. You can put in your, I like to put in parsley, garlic powder, stuff like that. Or
You don't have to churn it?
Not at all. Not if
That's
you
the
have a
emulsifier.
stand mixer with a whisk attachment, or you can also have like a hand mixer as well.
Science.
Yeah.
And you could
Is
do
that
it by
that big
hand.
KitchenAid
but-
mixer you got?
Yep.
So all you need to make butter is $500.
No, you can use a hand mixer or anything else with a whisk attachment.
All
It's
right,
so easy. Yeah, and it's
But that's-
delicious.
You ever
you have to do that.
heavy whipping cream as for your cereal? Like maybe you didn't have milk, but you open your fridge and you got some heavy whipping cream.
Is that too decadent?
I put it on my
is,
ice cream. That's really decadent, but it's
yes.
worth it.
Heavy whipping cream onto the ice cream.
Yes.
You ever have trouble going to sleep at night? Just take a shot of heavy whipping cream.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That'll
just
put you down?
Just right out of the carton. Yeah. You going to bed right afterwards.
What does it taste like? I don't even know what
It
that
tastes
would-
like really rich milk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
It's
whole
good.
milk on crack.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's whole.
Okay.
It's milk that's whole times 2.
Yeah.
How do they make it so heavy? Like,
I
do
don't
they
know.
add any?
Fat cows.
Yeah,
Yeah, just really fat cows.
That's like a dad joke, isn't
Yeah.
it?
that was a dad joke. It's okay.
I'm a dad now.
Yeah, that's
All right,
true.
you have an excuse.
And I've noticed I've never been more scared of my house than since I've been a dad. And not just the general, like now I'm worried, like now I think everybody's always trying to get inside my house. Like I always think there's something outside, you
Yeah.
know? Every little sound I used to not worry about. Now I'm like, there's a baby in the house. I better go outside.
yeah.
Do a perimeter
check.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's all
constant
you
perimeter
want,
checks.
but
Like-
you want to do
I know,
it. It's
yeah.
not like, better, gotta do the.
Yeah, I better get this and that.
Yeah,
and then that.
In your
Yeah,
dad
best.
boxers with your bat,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Plenty of
That's what I'm saying.
boxers only.
Yeah.
Boxers and flip flops. Yeah.
You could get all the finest mil spec everything and just gear out in tactical gear, night vision goggles, and a plate carrier, and everything. You will not be able to take down a dad in his boxers with a baseball bat.
No.
Just not
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
No.
You know.
As I've recently had someone say, you should really close the blinds in your living room more often. You can kind of see right in there from the highway. I'm
Yeah.
like, you should stop looking.
Yeah, no
yeah.
kidding. What-
Absolutely. Yeah. That's what I do inside there.
You're,
Yeah.
you're not exactly remote, but nobody should be looking inside your house.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this from
Like
the
going
highway.
by the house, just like
Yeah.
gathering in. We got to do weather.
You're welcome, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Yeah.
We'll do weather after this brief break. But Jen, I've isolated your whole milk comment there. Because
Okay.
that would be perfect for a promo here. It's the Morning Brew. It's like whole milk on crack.
I love it.
All right, we'll be back.
The City of DeQueen reminds everyone that dumpsters around the city are paid for by individual businesses and are not for public use. It's a headache for businesses when unscrupulous individuals fill these dumpsters with personal trash. Anyone caught helping themselves to somebody else's dumpster can be charged with theft of services, which carries a hefty fine. Don't be embarrassed by getting caught taking what does not belong to you. City residents have weekly trash service. If you have too much trash, take it to the county transfer station on Arkansas Highway 41. Rural residents should use satellite collection stations in their area.
At the Kdqn Church of Christ at 1305 West Colin Ray Drive, we are dedicated to be Jesus to our community and excited to announce the opening of our new on-site food pantry. Our pantry is open the first and third Wednesday of each month from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Kdqn Church of Christ is an equal opportunity TEFAP and USDA food provider. We would love to see you this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
Number one country weather.
All right, having a look at the weather today. Patchy fog before 9 a.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a high near 78. And tonight, mostly cloudy, a low around 60. Yesterday's high was 71, the low 61. 0.02 inches of rainfall, so it did spitter spatter on us a little bit, Jennifer, this morning.
You said 0.2?
0.02. Carolyn might have just went ding like into that thing, and that was it.
Yeah. Somebody cried in there.
Yes. That's right. Thursday night does have a 40% chance of showers. That's noteworthy. And then Sunday night has a 20% chance of showers, a low of 34 that night. And Monday, a 20% chance of showers, a high of 48. So, as we get a little closer to the weekend there, or the next week, snow. I don't know about no snow, but we could definitely be seeing some cold temperatures. In fact, I'm skipping over the fact that Friday night has a low of 33 and Saturday night a low of 30.
Whoa.
So yeah, pretty much just going right into this weekend. Burr is the correct term. All right,
and 80 degrees today.
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
What?
Yes, 80
Pretty
degrees
much.
today. Friday night will be 33 degrees. So
82 tomorrow. What?
Yeah, 82 tomorrow.
And
then
literally
76.
half of that in just a
yes,
couple of days.
it's craziness.
Weird.
Love this weather.
Yeah.
But no, other things that have scared me about having a kid, I was going to say real quick, it really got me yesterday is I was doing some stuff around the house, and we're kind of the house is safe enough now. We pick, that we can let little Mariah just crawl wherever she wants to. She likes to crawl wherever you're to, though. She's just not very fast. So you're doing stuff, you're not paying attention. You turn around, there's this little creature on four legs.
Yeah.
that's not
Skittering
the dog.
at you?
Yeah, that's just skittering down a
scary.
hallway. It is. She got me so many times yesterday. I'm just like, ugh, because it's still new enough. Her crawling, now especially crawling through the house, it gets me every time.
She's able to play and be a thing now.
Yeah.
So are
It's
you
so
able
crazy.
To, it is. So are you really able to have the baby in that playroom that you guys got, the living room essentially, but you got the carpet there and all of her toys? Can you do that and then be in the kitchen whipping something together? Or is
she'll follow you.
She'll follow you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's following now. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
boy.
Wherever you're at, she wants to be there.
Right.
Yeah. And so
Man.
you kind of, last night I was making spaghetti, boiling water, all that. I was she was just constantly under my feet the whole time.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Did you just take? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you just take one spaghetti and just hand it down to her, and
Aw.
she just takes the spaghetti.
Just kind of grab her by the scruff of her neck, and put her back in the living room.
in her cage.
Yeah. And just the random, at night, she sometimes just laughs in her sleep.
Yeah.
That was something Caitlin woke me up the other night. She's like, you got to listen to this. I was like, what is it? Do I need a gun or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, no. It's the baby. She's laughing in her sleep. And then, we could hear through the door. She was like,
Oh, that's some Chucky stuff.
Yeah.
Just yeah,
so
it was
creepy.
Blair Witch.
creepy. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh,
Like just
man.
it's 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's pitch black throughout the house. The last thing you want to hear is
There's a baby laughing.
Yeah,
creepy.
man, I'm telling you, you guys have to do some research on this. This school in Virginia college that did their own research on kids and reincarnation. It is absolutely mind blowing. Some of the stuff that kids have said, and that has also been backed up by
Right.
police, by investigators.
Yeah, but you know, if the kids say there's so many kids out there saying so many things.
Mhm.
It's like Nostradamus. You know, everybody's like, "Well, he was like a fortune teller, right?" He said a million things. It
Yeah.
was bound like a couple of them were going to be right.
Well, some of them are pretty crazy though, right? Like
Yeah,
I
literally,
was
they
like World War One.
Mhm.
You know, like one baby, or one baby was like, "Dude, you got to listen." All right, no.
Yeah.
One kid was like, he was talking about how he was a World War One like pilot that
Yep.
got shot down, and it was all true.
World War II, I think.
Daddy's
One
been
of
watching
those.
History Channel.
Yeah,
And
They
kids-
actually, yeah, but they aligned what he said to actual facts. It's so crazy. There's over 1,000 kids that were studied that have been saying a lot of this stuff. And some of it actually physically led investigators to finding bodies of missing people. Yeah, it's
Patrick's
just,
all skeptical.
I know,
Patrick
and
doesn't
I think a
believe
lot
it.
of people should be
Yeah,
skeptical.
Fox Mulder over there.
It's just like, it's a thing. I'm sure a lot of people out there listening right now say, our kids say some really weird things.
the darndest things.
The
sometimes.
darndest things.
or the
Yeah.
dumbest things.
Yes. Yeah.
Like
I
the
don't
old
know.
tomato from yesterday. Yeah.
Yes.
You're all Anunnaki over there and stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually part of the Anunnaki.
Are you
Really?
Yeah.
I am. I have
You a card-carrying member?
Yeah, I have A negative
Medusa.
blood, which means I'm one of the hybrids.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jen is like the hybrid of the ancient aliens.
Mhm.
If you watch the History Channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
A negative?
Mhm.
Yeah, that means
Yeah.
something? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
A for Anunnaki, Patrick. Come on.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
No, the Anunnaki came and bred with humans, and I think that's how the A negative blood was created. Okay.
according to the History Channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got nothing. I'm just
Not
going
really
off what they're
jiving with
saying.
me there.
No, I know it's goofy.
Yeah, I hated that Ancient Alien show.
I
was
did
so
too.
stoked for it when it 1st came out. I was watching it like, okay, yeah. So can we get past World War II? I just don't see the correlation there between
Yeah,
aliens.
no
and-
history after World War
Yeah.
II.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like the Anunnaki came down, and by the way, this is fact. You
and
know,
it's that crazy Greek
Yeah,
guy
with the hair.
Georgianopoulos
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
George Stephanopoulos.
Yeah,
No,
he's
man,
just
I
a
don't think
meme
of-
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
definitely.
wow! There's a whole book called "Blood Prints of the Gods: The Human Bloodline
Yeah.
of the Anunnaki."
Yeah, that's like their source material that they go off of.
Jeez.
Yeah, it all started with Chariot of the Gods,
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
whole thing
yeah.
back in the day.
Now it's Alex Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There you have it.
Yeah.
I got to tell you something.
Go to church is what I'm saying.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Don't need to
But-
be going with the, blood of the gods
No.
or blood of the alien gods.
Another creepy thing is
Uh-oh.
that sometimes we have a video monitoring system
Mm-hmm.
attached to the baby's bed, like people are wont to do nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, at middle of the night, you could turn it on, and the baby is up staring right at it.
Oh.
That's creepy.
I don't like
Because
that.
I don't know
Have you
how
ever seen
she.
her levitating?
Not yet. I
Not
haven't seen
yet.
any phantom hands
Yeah.
inside the crib messing
Yeah,
with
yeah,
her, or any
yeah.
voices or anything like
Right.
that. but- yeah.
Get out!
This is my house.
This is my crib.
Yeah, we're about to have a showdown if that, that
yeah?
happens. Oh yeah.
Just again, hop in the
Baseball bat
boxers.
against the-
baseball bat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll take care of any ghostly apparition.
Yeah, you have to deal with the creepy toys too. Kids are just creepy in
Oh,
general.
creepy.
Do you remember
yes.
Furby?
Yes, I remember
Furby.
demonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would end up just like ripping the batteries out and the whole battery pack out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
And
it would still,
And
yeah.
still make noises
Some
in the dresser.
Some charge still left in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
With
No,
his eyes, one
no.
eye is closed
Yeah.
and the other one's like shaking. and
love you.
the speak and spell back in the day.
Oh yes.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the thing that you would type it into. You'd type words into, and it would
was so
say
cool.
it.
Oh,
yeah, it was
yeah.
cool, but the voice was it was not really that great, and not up until recently. Now you can have Pierce Brosnan as
Yeah.
your speak and spell, but
Yeah.
back then it was just, Buckets. That's how it sounded. It would go real high and
Yeah.
then low, whatever you typed.
Oh, crazy.
know?
I always loved. I had one when I was a kid. And I'm sure it got passed down to y'all, but it was broke. It was that thing. It was like a big circular
Yeah.
thing with the different animals
Oh,
on
yeah,
it, and
yeah,
you would
yeah.
pull the lever
Yeah.
on, like the slot machine lever,
Yeah.
on it, and but ours was broke, so it'd be like, yeah, the horse goes meow.
Yeah.
It messed me up on animal noises for a long time.
Yeah,
I was
yeah, you
still
were
like,
off.
Every time I hear a dog barking, I'm like, that's a cow, isn't it?
Yeah. It would like you'd put the batteries in, it would start losing the batteries of the charge or what.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy with your coffees.
That
all
was
right?
so close.
The dog goes.
You I was just learning to love.
We have one toy from Mariah. It's like a little. It's like
A buggy?
well, no, it's like a walker. I guess it's to help her learn how to walk. You know, she can
Yeah.
hold on to it.
So
It's
she got training wheels.
It's got training. Yeah, she got training wheels. But that thing, I swear, it will just randomly just say things.
Yeah.
All like nobody's touched it. It's on the other side of the room. There's not even the ceiling fan breeze is touching this thing, and it'll just randomly go off every once in a while.
Like
Now
with conspiracy stuff or something?
it's probably something they put in it to be like, oh, the kid hasn't played with it in a while. Let's just
Yeah.
make a random noise.
Yeah.
You know, so
Oh.
the kid will be drawn back over to it. There's a couple toys that she has that'll just randomly make noise, but I believe that's only because it wants it
wants to
the
be
baby
played
to come back
with.
over there.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It does.
Oh.
Well, we
Let
got
me,
we got a
be
brief
right
break to take anyway, so we will be right back.
Need a little help purchasing a new ride? Stop in for a visit at your local